most about in 2025.
Are you ready to say goodbye to 2025? Because we might just have the thing for you.
Join CGTN's global live celebration, witness cross-cultural vibes. This year, we're doing things very differently. New segments and new surprises.
And you are part of the show. Play along, share your wishes, and connect the live with everyone. Come and join us!
And hang with us for a bit.
Wrap up 2025.
And step into 2026 on CGTN live stream.
Toward a new chapter.
Good evening and welcome to CGTN's New Year's Eve special Toward a New Chapter. I'm Myrna, and no matter where you're watching us from, thank you so much for tuning in. In just a few moments, the last page of 2025 will gently fold. This year has definitely been filled with lots of challenges and progress, and lots of unexpected moments along the way. But no matter what your 2025 looked like, please remember this. We are not ending it alone. We are ending it with you and entering the new chapter with lots of hope.
That's true. Myrna and I, Nadim, are joining you live globally, wherever you are, and on whichever platform you're joining us from. Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, X, WeChat, Weibo, Douyin, Yangshipin, as well as CGTN.com, our official website, and our official CGTN mobile app. And we want you to be part of this party, our very special New Year's Eve live stream. So leave your comments and let us hear your voices.
Hey, this is Jin Yang from CGTN's social media desk. I'm in a virtual New Year space, and look around me, especially around that corner. We have a time film reel, all of the highlights of 2025. We're going to play some of the films over there.
Absolutely, and you know what's also very exciting this year is that thanks to our new AI technology on the CGTN official website, we have this entire live stream with subtitles of 11 languages. So no matter where you are, no matter where you're hearing us from, we hear you, we feel your presence, and we're so excited to enter this new chapter together.
And I love how technology and AI are helping us overcome language barriers and helping us reach a bigger audience so we can connect together on this very special night. And we're already seeing few comments coming up with keywords: surreal for 2025, consistency, striving for wealth.
Yes,
that's something
everyone excited.
we all want. Challenging, I bet 2025 was challenging. Adrift, a lot of comments coming up from our viewers. Very fantastic.
Exactly, Nadim. Actually, what you've seen on the screen is just a tiny bit of the big data pool that I've already collected with 2 votes online. And now we have some results of those comments and the votes. Actually, we sent out 1 vote about my 2025 keyword, and here are some interesting results coming back. 1.2 thousand people have already participated in the vote, and we got the keywords. Nadim have mentioned a few, and then we also have fluid and resilience and drive. And there's 1 more vote we've posted on all the CGTN social media accounts, and that one is about hope. Vote for the category that matters most to you in the coming year with the hashtag MySmallWish2026. And we've got 4 answers listed here, and they are self-growth, career success, health and wellness, and world peace. And guess which one is the most voted? I will not disclose now because none of these 2 votes has been closed yet. So throughout tonight, you can still use the hashtags to contact us in the comment sections and leave your best wishes and leave your New Year resolutions. And in the meantime, this is a virtual space, so that means the remote somehow is in your hand. Throughout tonight, you can send the emojis you like the most, especially from the categories about faces and, well, I like fruits particularly. And you can send in those emojis, well, like the screen, you know, and they're not just emojis you send in to celebrate, to have to be fun, because we are going to use the emojis you send in to play with them after this part, and we're going to have a few quizzes, a few games, and where we're going to use the things you send in. Well, I will not disclose what functions they will serve, but don't leave. They're going to be very, very, very interesting. Okay, we've already asked you to describe your 2025 with the 2 hashtags, but I know it's not very easy to summarize even a day with a word, let alone a year. But do let them coming in. But in the meantime, we have asked quite a few people around the world to share with us their keywords of the 2025. And look at the following video to find if there's anyone that tugs your heartstrings.
I would describe 2025 as being hectic.
Fast changing.
Challenging.
Marvelous.
Very good.
I would use travel because I traveled a lot this year.
Disturbing.
Intensitive.
Wrong. All wrong.
Difficult.
Chaotic. Big time.
Fantastic.
Transitional.
Busy.
Challenging. I would describe it as blessed. Yes.
In one word, vibrant.
Okay.
I think that's a good word.
It would probably be adventure. You see, this has definitely been the best year of my life so far.
I would say probably uncertain. There were many uncertainties throughout the year, and they were all slowly cleared up.
2025 imekuwa normal.
Favorable.
2025 ilikuwa kwangu mzuri.
2025 was amazing.
2025 maisha imekuwa ngumu kabisa.
2025 I would say was a bit unpredictable. Made me make safe moves, I would say, because I wasn't really sure of how things were going worldwide.
Kile kitu ndasema 2025 imekuwa ngumu, especially sisi kama hawkers.
Using one word, I think sad. The reason as to why, it's because a lot of souls have been lost.
2025 imekuwa tu mwaka ngumu according to.
Well, thank you so much to everyone who joined our street interviews and shared their keywords for 2025. I feel like it was so diverse. We got to hear words that I'm sure of us have felt at some point. But right now, let's turn this conversation inward. We are joined by 2 lovely ladies here in the studio. So girls, please say hello to our audience.
Hello everyone, I'm Li Mei, CGTN digital reporter, and people know me as Vika Li mostly, that I am an internet influencer spreading Chinese culture and teaching you Chinese language online.
Hi Vika, thank you for being with us.
Hi guys, I'm Shinaz Prince from CGTN Digital, and I am a self-proclaimed word wizard and fashionista.
You can tell. We can definitely tell.
Definitely, yeah.
I vouch for her. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us on this New Year's Eve, saying goodbye to 2025 and entering 2026. Today is the last day of the year. We still have a few more hours before midnight hits. So before the show, we ask you to prepare 2 types of words. Stuff that you want to let go of, you don't want to take with you to 2026, and stuff that you want to keep based on your experience in 2025 in a game we call Keep It or Kick It. We have 2 bins behind me. One with the word luck is where you are going to put the word that you want to keep, and everything will be okay is where the word that you want to toss and never look back at. And so these are the rules. Please show your words to the screen. Stand up, toss it, and then tell us why you chose this. Vika, would you like to start?
Yes. The word I chose for my 2025 is dream come true. This is such a fabulous word for me. Gonna throw it first?
Yes, but you have to stand first. Let's see your
But what if I miss the box?
It already came true, didn't it?
Yeah,
Well,
there you go.
fine.
Let's see your basketball skills. Whoa, here we go. Okay, so dream come true. What is your dream that came true this year?
I have participated several men reporting events this year and are highly related to my hobbies, like the field I'm really interested in. So for me, as I enthusiastic into reporting and interviewing professional people in those fields, it's really make me feel like, oh, dream have come true.
Okay.
That's nice, isn't
What's your second word?
Second word, let's do the kick one.
Okay, okay. Again.
Again. Sound like I cheated on this, actually. So
Okay.
since the dream has already come true for this year, so I don't really want the year of 2025 happen again.
Okay, okay, that's ambitious. So you want a new fresh
Like,
start.
yeah,
Something
something new, innovative.
Okay, let's see. Will she do it? And she did.
Well
Here
done.
we go, Vika. Okay, you have one more.
I have one more.
Okay.
The third word here. This word is just a really nice word that I like, not only for the year of 2025, but I would like to share it with everyone in front of our camera for all years. Carpe diem, the Latino words, which means seize the moment.
Seize the moment.
Enjoy every moment in your life, no matter where year you are.
Oh, thanks,
Every
Vika.
moment
Nice
counts.
wishes, nice
All right,
wishes.
here we go.
Which one? Okay,
Good
lock,
luck.
definitely.
You've got it.
Oh,
Yay.
3 out
Well
of 3.
done. Today is your day.
I see basketball in your
Keywords
future.
next year, basketball. Yeah.
Thank you, Vika. What about you, Shanaz?
Okay, my word that I'm keeping is impact because it's been a very impactful year for China. And I hope to enter 2026 making a positive impact.
All right.
Let's
see.
Okay,
Let's
no,
see.
no pressure, no pressure.
You can do it.
Got this, I've got this.
Free throw.
3 points.
Oh!
Okay, now it's going to be another impact
Okay.
here
Okay.
next for us.
And then the one I'm throwing is adulting because when did we grow up and why?
When?
It's a trap.
Never.
I haven't grown up yet. Still
Okay,
in my
me too.
childhood.
18 till I die.
Please,
Okay.
please, please, in the
Please let
box.
me toss
Forever
this one.
21.
Please.
All right, let's go. Whoa! You're on
Okay,
the
wait,
roll.
don't
Okay,
need
one
to
more.
grow up.
Okay, but what is this, you guys, in basketball? Since when?
Okay, basketball for both of us, I
Let's do
guess.
it.
Yeah,
Let's do
we're
it.
so
We don't
professional.
talk about CBA,
I'm
NBA
level
stuff in
bag,
the future.
We could.
We could.
We could, definitely. Why
We were
not?
just talking about height.
Yes, we're so skilled.
All right, let's see your last
All right,
one.
the last
word
one-
you want to
Oh,
toss?
no.
Oh no, I know this one.
There isn't much explanation because what is 6-7? I've been hearing all the Gen Z speak about it.
Do not ask me.
Gen Zs, please
To
enlighten
the
us.
Gen Z in the crowd, can you please explain it to us?
I am a Gen Z, but looking at this, I'm 67. I do not know what 6-7 is.
Someone, please tell me what 6-7
Toss
is.
it away
because-
first.
Right.
Rob. Toss it away.
Because for our viewers, if anyone out there who is in the know of what is 6-7, if
Let
you
us
can give us
know.
the 411 on the 6-7,
Please.
please
you.
share your comments. We
Just
are in
let us know.
desperate need
Solve
because
our question.
I too don't know what 6-7 is.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, let's hope that this one definitely goes in.
Please. For humanity.
No! We're stuck with 6-7.
Oh,
It
no.
got stuck in the
I mean,
plan.
Because we
that's
don't
gotta
know
count for
6-7.
What are we
something.
going to do with 6-7?
I don't know what to do with
We're
6-7.
going to repeat 6-7
but
next year.
if there's anyone who might know,
Ah.
it would be Dean, because Dean is our social media sleuth.
I thought you were never going to ask.
He's been waiting to answer. We just did not
do
cue
you
him.
do you know what 6-7 is, Dean? Can you let us know?
I do have my own answer, but I'm not sure if that answer shared widely on social media. But that could be a little tiny problematic because next we are going for, look at me, sleeves all rolling up. Next we are going
Ready
to
to
have
work.
a little bit of meme quiz for 2025.
A meme quiz.
Exactly, because we are going to test your knowledge about the etiquette on social media that is famous and been gone viral on social media in 2025 in the year, and to see if you can identify the things I'm about to show you. And before we go any further into this game, I need to divide you into 2 teams. So going to be a team game and going to be a buzzing game.
We
So
pick
now,
each other.
Okay.
okay,
We
so
have a guest team and we have
a guest team and the host
Guest
team, is
team and
it?
a host team.
Okay, the next
can
phase, you need to pick up a name for you, so I will only refer you by your team name. So tell me your team name, please.
All right, so we choose our team name as Baba Ganoush, and Nadim will tell us why.
Baba. We're both of Arab roots. We're both Arabs, and so we wanted to give homage to our culture by choosing a dish that we both like. It's actually a dip made of smoked eggplant, and we love it. It's similar to hummus, but not quite. Baba Ganoush.
And to our dear audience, if you want to, vote for us to win, hashtag Baba Ganoush.
Baba Ganoush.
Baba
Okay,
Ganoush.
so if you want root for Team Baba Ganoush, just using hashtag B. I will make it simple for you.
We'll take it, yeah.
And you ladies,
girls?
yeah, what is your team name?
We are Shakalaka!
Oh, I like that.
Boom shakalaka.
Boom
Shakalaka.
It sounds familiar.
Well, as much as I appreciate the excitement, but do please keep your voice down a little bit because
We're screaming in your ear.
Yeah, you guys are screaming in my ear, and it means
It's a party. What can we do?
we are really within shouting distance, so I can't really hear you guys shouting. But now let me move on to the little simple rules of the game. It's quite simple. I'll either gesture you some clues of the famous memes in 2025, or I'll play you the soundtrack,
ready.
or the video, or drop a little hints, and you to identify what the meme is. And the rules is you will shout out the name of your team as a buzzer. And then I will pick the team that shout the quickest to answer the question. Are we clear?
Yes.
Clear.
The next thing I want you to bear in mind is we do have a little loser penalty.
Oh, no.
Afraid? Fear? No? Okay. So I'll
I'm gonna get all of them right.
Okay. Well, it's actually simple to pull off because we've already asked our viewers and audiences to send in the emojis, and I'm going to use those emojis to ask you guys to act them out. Well, it could be a facial expression, a smiley face, maybe that one, if you ask me, is simple. But it could be, some fruits and an apple, or maybe an emoji of a heart. So you need to think of all the ways that you can mimic a heart. Well, keep that for now. You might lose the game, and it will come useful then. So now let's begin. Without further ado, so let's see what is the first one. Look carefully.
Baba Ganoush.
Shakalaka. Shakalaka. Come on,
Calm down. Calm down. Team B got it first.
Okay.
Okay, Team B, what's your answer?
You knew.
I got so excited. I just wanted to yell.
Please tell me you know the answer before you pass me.
Shakalaka.
6-7.
Oh, what?
I'm afraid that's correct. Team S, sorry, you lost
I'm
this
afraid
one.
that's correct. It scared me.
So I'll ask my producer to keep the scoring for me. So 1 point to Team B.
Yay!
Okay, now let's move on to the next one. This one I think a bit hard on me because I'm trying to play it with my finger. Can you notice what this is?
What?
Do I need to play it again?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do it again. It's quite hard on my fingers actually. I just twisted it in.
Pray for you.
I just twisted it in this way.
Baba Ganoush.
Baba Ganoush.
What is
Team B?
Why do you
Again, Team B.
I feel like you guys are cheating.
No, we know what it is.
Wicked. It's related to Wicked, the movie.
No, it's not. Shakalaka.
Peace.
Team S. Team S. Team S. What's your answer? What's your answer?
Winner. A win.
Team S. You got it.
Yes.
What
A
is
win.
Oh,
A W.
Oh, okay.
This is a W?
Yeah.
This is a W.
Wicked.
We got
What
it.
happened to this
There's a W
W?
in the chat. That means the win and the winner.
I guess
We and a winner.
this is what we are.
Big L.
We are losers.
Okay, so for the moment we have a draw. Team S also got the point. Okay,
Bring another one.
Next one, I'm gonna play.
Anger is coming out.
Well, don't shout your name before I even give the question, please.
I don't know how Dean could hear you, and I'm sitting right next to you.
Okay, so the next one, look carefully, it's going to be a short video
Oh, okay.
with a very interesting soundtrack.
Call me
Listen
queen of
carefully, listen carefully. Let's play it. You know what? You've only got one quiz master tonight. If you actually stop instead, you won't have another replacement.
We got this in the bag.
Okay, I'll give you another chance. Should shout your name.
But she already shouted.
I got
Did
it.
they?
Oh, that's why we
But we
went
can
silent,
shout
but we
her,
can
Baba
shout
Ganoush.
again. We can shout again.
No, we got it.
I'm a fair person, so I will give this a chance to Team S. I'll let you have a go. What
What
is
did I
it?
contribute to this team?
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
Baby, hold my hand.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
Well, unfortunately, we can't play it. Just to play the soundtrack to go with your answer. But the answer is definitely 100% correct. So 1 point to Team S.
Okay, we got 2 points.
We got it.
So now you're 1 point lead. You're the 1 point lead, but not far because we have plenty more come where different come. So the next one, I believe it is also a video plus soundtrack. So listen carefully and tell me what you can see and listen. Let's go.
Baba Ganoush.
Baba Ganoush!
Indeed.
So, like, do we just say it's a Jet holiday again?
It's
the same song.
started as Nothing Beats a Jet 2 Holiday. Baby, hold my hand.
Well, that could be just a little fun that our producer played with us. So let's 3 questions within this section, and all of them will come with a soundtrack. And you need to tell me what that soundtrack represents. What memes that soundtrack represent, okay?
Okay.
So let's play that song. Keep playing the soundtrack. If you identify the Jet 2, okay, so let's move on to the next one. So skip the Jet 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Goodbye, Jet 2. Bye.
So listen carefully. Listen carefully. Let's go.
What song?
Baba Ganoush!
Timby.
Is it an ASMR video for eating or a bottle touching? Like
Tapping on glass.
Is it
ASMR.
Because there are 3 questions
Baba
buried
Ganoush
in
said
that one.
ASMR.
Yeah, buried in that one soundtrack. And the team has already spotted 1 with the Jet 2, and that part has passed. And there's 2 more soundtracks.
You spotted
and
ASMR.
you spot the third
one. Yeah.
Yeah, the third one. And what is your answer is?
ASMR.
ASMR. Great. I think that is a correct answer. So 1 point to Team B.
Okay.
Yeah, but now it's a draw. Now it's a
What's the
2-point
second
draw.
one?
But
what is the second one? Team name. Give me a team name.
Can we replay that?
Can we hear it again?
Can we hear it again?
I think we can hear it again, but
It's
stay.
a lost cause.
Yeah.
It's
3,
a lost cause.
2, 1. Let's play it again. Oh, no, play again.
Okay, we only get
Sorry,
to
I
these
can't
2
memorize
chances.
it, so that I cannot sound it for you. But if neither of you can get the right answer, I'm afraid that we'll skip that one and we'll move on to the next.
Are we the winning team right
It's
now?
a soundtrack, like you hear it a lot on social media.
Well, it's a soundtrack, but it's a soundtrack that
that one?
I'll give you some clues. I'll give you some clues so that you will not leave totally disappointed.
Okay.
Although that I will not reveal the answer because I think a lot of an audience have already spotted what that is. So it's a soundtrack. It's a soundtrack, and a soundtrack to a very viral videos with a man and involving that man dancing. I'll stop there, and maybe you can Google this later, but we'll move on because we have other questions. So
Okay.
the next one, I'll drop you some hints, and you will tell from those words what the meme
Oh no,
is.
I don't like slangs.
So look at the screen. Viral TikTok trend, minimalism, frugality, and anti-consumerism driven by inflation and environmental concerns. What does it represent?
I'm going to say Nara.
Not. I don't know.
I'll give you another 10 seconds. I will be doing the countdown in my head.
Like forget.
Frigalicious.
Shakalaka.
You okay, Tim S?
What is it? Morrisman? Norisman?
Nara Smith, minimalism.
Who did?
Nourishment.
Oh, I love her.
Nara
I
Smith.
love her videos.
She bakes. It's like a trap.
She wears like couture while baking.
Yeah.
I think that one is a bit hard, but I'm afraid that is not the correct. That is not the correct answer.
Okay.
Is it the correct? Is it the correct answer? I need my producer to confirm it for me.
Driven by inflation, environmental concerns.
Oh, Shakalaka is right. I'm sorry. I will deduct 1 point from my category. So Shakalaka get 1. So now it's a 3-2.
Hug to our audience.
Okay,
We can
next
go to
one.
the
Next one. I'm sure if you can't spot this one, it would be criminal.
Shakalaka.
Timas.
Wait, what?
The right notes.
What?
What, the red note?
What?
The right notes.
It definitely has something to do with the red note.
Yeah, like the social media is shared their past.
I think for this one, I'll give it a point to Team S, Team Shakalaka,
it's
because
when like the new users or
yeah,
overseas users
come in and
comment on the right
join.
notes, they have to post their photo of their cat or dogs to pay the cat tax.
But
Yeah, the so-called cat tax, yes.
So what is the answer? Because the answer is already in
Red
the
note.
description.
No, it's red
No,
note.
the right notes.
Red note.
The
Apple.
red note. Okay, so now it's a 4-2. You need to come
Do
on.
we
You
live
need
in
to up
this
your
world?
game.
Which society are we living in?
Do you guys?
Which generation are we?
I'm
You guys
on red
didn't
note.
pay the cat
We
tax
didn't
this
even
year.
know.
Tim
You don't even have a
I
cat.
don't even have a cat.
Did you pay the rat tax though?
No.
I know that Nadim, you got a pan of rats, do you?
You have to pay the rat tax.
Okay,
I
so
will.
you guys, Babganush, you need to up your game. So next one.
We do.
Losing.
We're fine. We're fine. Next one. Gen Alpha Z slang.
Doing cool, repetitive actions to build charisma, inspired by Indonesian boat dance.
Wait, what? Wait.
The answer comprises 2 words.
Oh, I feel like I know this. I feel like I
Baba
know this.
Ganoush.
Baba Ganoush.
Timbi.
Say it. You're Gen Z.
Wait.
Represent your
wait,
culture.
Wait, let me think.
4,
Let me-
3,
Something to do with Riz.
1. Your answer is?
Riz.
Riz.
No, he said 2 words.
I had 2 words, yes?
Oh my god. Riz.
Oh, Riz. Oh, Riz.
It's wait. I can.
Young.
Something with fit.
Unfortunately, you didn't get it.
Fit
That
check.
is not the
Fit
right
check? No.
answer.
No.
Oh my
Something
God,
with Riz.
can we please cut to Dean's face?
Why? I'm not doing any.
Because Schadenfreude is real. The way
With
that
master.
he is.
This is the
He's
highlight of
enjoying
my.
this.
This is my highlight of 2025.
Make him
Okay.
dance.
Okay,
Okay.
what is it? What is
What
it?
is this?
Well, I'll give you the answer later. I think the answer is aura farming.
I knew it! Oh my god, I just forgot it.
Aura farming?
Aura flexing.
Flexing.
But
Is that a dance or something?
Okay.
I've never heard of that.
so now I think host
My
has
sister
come back
says that
to.
all the time. And I can't remember. Oh my god.
Can we bring Myrna's sister? Aya, can you please come? Okay, next, Dean.
Okay, so what is the next one? Let's pump it on the screen.
Name these viral
Name these
characters.
viral characters from the images. I think
Shakalaka! Shakalaka! You didn't say your name.
Ganesh!
You didn't say your name.
Shakalaka.
Shakalaka.
We said it. You guys didn't hear it.
No,
We
shouted the answer.
Play the footage. Roll the tape.
okay, I'm going to judge on this one because we have 3 figures in this, and apparently each of the figures, well, the brand is famous, but each of the figure has a name, has the name. So there are 3 of them.
You're gonna get
First,
I didn't know the first one.
I'll
my
give
God.
Team S the chance to answer. What is the name?
If we called them
What are the names
I think I know the first
of
one.
the
I know
3 figures on the
I
screen?
didn't know the first one.
You must give me the answer immediately. You cannot wait on this one because the point
Ganesh.
is-
Ganesh!
No, we've
Okay,
we're
go,
giving
go,
them-
go, go.
Okay,
chance.
Labubu
Team
and Zimomo.
Which is which? That is important.
Number 2 is Labubu. Number 3 is Zimomo. What's the first one? Taikoko?
You,
Monsters.
What is the first one? Oh, the mouse. Wait,
3, 2,
the monster.
1.
The first one
A
was
monster.
the
Okay,
monster.
now Team B, you have your chance now.
What
Is it Monchichi?
Sorry?
Am I inventing new words?
Yeah,
You are.
you are.
Myrna, I feel like you've done it all.
You might as well put
Minutes,
my
you've
name
done
on
it
the
all.
way.
What is the first?
Is it not Monchichi, Monkiki something?
Monkey.
On what?
No, it's not.
I'm afraid it's not.
Is it a lafufu?
What?
Nice. No, wait. No, that
No.
means something else.
You can't just create. You can't just make up names with the famous
there a name
museum
on
in
this
the
one?
world.
This is the Labubu for sure.
Yeah, I'm afraid that I will
The
give this
second
point.
was Labubu.
Okay, time's up, guys.
about
Time's
So
up,
the first
guys.
one was the
That's
first
real.
generation of
Monchichi
Labubu.
wrong?
With the list, at least
a
Team
monster.
S has
The
got
monster.
one.
Trademark it
So it's
tonight.
not the monster.
Well, bear with me, guys.
Do I
Bear
live
with
in
me,
another
guys.
generation? Wait.
Otherwise, I will do my Labubu first.
Okay.
Okay, so now I think I will give this point to Team S because at least they got 1 correct.
You keep giving them all the points.
Well,
It's
I
judge.
give-
Objection.
I have given the.
All right, tell us what it is.
I think Shakalaka at least got 2 of the names right, and you can't even evoke one that is close enough for me to give you the point. So I think Team B, you cannot blame for that. I'm afraid.
Monchichi was not
So
close.
what is? Do you have the answer?
What is the first one?
What is the first one? Okay.
Coco. Okay, I think it's very
Coco.
close. It's very close to
But
what
she
I
said
said.
very close. She said mochichi.
Closing doesn't make it right.
She got 1 syllable right.
I
No,
said
it
mo-
doesn't count.
Ah,
You got the first letter right.
you guys won.
So I think let's do the final score count. So I think Team S, Shakalaka has 5 points. Am I right?
Well done, well done.
Well
you gotta
done.
give it to them. Well
Good
done.
for you. And Team B, you have a shameful 2 points.
Well done, 2 points.
Yeah, Team 2.
I think they're both your points, by the way.
2 for the
Oh no,
win.
I did the ASMR.
So now I'm going to show the emojis on the screen, and I'm going to pick one for the losing side to enact. And I've got a lot of lemons on the screen, so I guess that is the one I'm going to choose. So I need to do a face as if you've just eaten a big slice of lemon. Do it.
Okay.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Lemon face, go.
So fresh.
Ooh, we love it.
Wait, so I see
Well, that's
something here.
nowhere.
but
That's
he-
nowhere near.
I see
That's
something,
nowhere
but
near.
I don't want to cue it.
That's
We love
nowhere near.
lemons.
Wait, listen to me.
I don't
That's
like
nowhere near a real face with a lemon eating. I think we've got a jar of real lemon on the desk. Yeah, try it.
They think it'll hurt us. Little do they know we love lemons. All right,
Cheers.
ready? Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy New Year, guys. Fruit. I think, Myrna, I think you were cheating.
I love a lemon
You
myself.
should, yeah. Okay. That's a yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you for your wonderful performance. And because we have another game, so Team B, you will still have your chance to make it equal. But before that happens, now let's move back to you guys to have a little bit more interesting talk about culture.
Thank you, Dean.
Thank you, Dean. Absolutely. I think we got to know each other much better. And we also got to understand some of the viral trends and moments of 2025, from the rise of Labubu to movies like Nuja that we'll talk about in a bit. This segment, we're going to talk about, sorry, the lemon is coming to me right now. the lemon is coming back.
The punishment is
so
here.
In this segment, we will be talking about moments of resonance, you know? Moments of resonance. So we'll start with both of you. What is one viral moment that you've seen on the internet that really stuck with you? We'll start with Shanaz.
I mean, of course, nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
Oh.
I think that was the phrase on everyone's lips for 2025. And it's the song that's stuck in everyone's heads as well.
Yes, we heard it.
Darling, hold my hand.
It didn't even leave us on the last day of 2025. It's still coming in.
Exactly.
What about you?
Labubu, for sure. The Labubu moments, that's really when we were online, and also my videos when we were online for Labubu.
Self-promotion.
Well, yeah.
Shameless plug, hashtag.
Labubu moments.
Okay,
yeah.
so since we're talking about Labubu and we have, are you not going to introduce it?
This is my very own one-of-a-kind Labubu that I want to introduce to everyone.
Is it a 24? Is it a 24 karat gold?
Labubu. It's sitting on a pumpkin, and I actually did not give it a name till now, but I guess we'll call him Lemon.
Sure.
2025.
Not Mochichi?
Monchichi.
Monchichi.
Give the name Monchichi.
Lemon. Yeah, I'm going to trademark that name after today.
Yeah, I think you should.
Definitely.
Before the night ends.
This is my Labubu. Does anyone have anything to put on it?
No, but I do have a lot of questions about Labubu because both Vika and Shanaz have done videos and reported on Labubu. Shanaz, I want to ask you a question. Why is all the fuss about Labubus?
I mean, you guys just mentioned the viral sound about the, limited edition 24 karat gold Labubu. And I think that the Labubu movement was a 24 karat gold moment for China and essentially for the world, because it's something that just ricocheted and snowballed and became this massive thing where everyone wanted to be part of it. I don't have a Labubu, but I felt like, should I get one? Peer pressure, peer pressure,
You
peer
can
pressure.
borrow Lemon whenever you need.
Thank you, Myrna. Thank you. So, yeah. I think it also gave a sense of belonging and people being part of a cultural movement. Whether you were a celebrity.
With a Labubu right now. What do you
right
mean?
now.
Oh, there's me.
One.
Me and a Labubu. I mean, we can pretend, right, guys?
Yes, of course.
How will they know?
They'll never know.
They'll never know.
One of the things that I was interested in was to really try to understand what is it about Labubu that really made people go wild. And we've seen people waiting outside of Pop Mart shops around the world for hours before they opened. We've seen fights inside Labubu, inside the shops for Labubu. And I was really interested in understanding this trend, this phenomenon of Labubu. I know, Vika, that you've had an interview with someone from
from the company. And mainly he focuses on the marketing. So I don't know if you guys ever notice the people, even for those people who waiting out online, in front of the store, they are mostly adults. So basically, the economy of Labubu is more like keyed out. Does it make sense? This is a new word. Yes, a keyed out economy. Yeah. So people in our age, millennials, and even for Gen Z, they bought Labubus, and it's more like a reflection of themselves. Into they're not, Labubu is not perfect toys what we had when we were young, like Barbie, whatever. Those cute, it's ugly and cute. So it's more reflect a spirit of a rebellion, strong, and something like this that really reflect the authenticity of the people nowadays.
I mean, we're all imperfect in our own way.
You just call Lemon ugly.
No, I'm not.
Ugly and cute, ugly. Well, we put cute first, okay.
But really, I feel like one of the reasons why people resonated with it is, as you mentioned, because it's not, a perfect doll, because it's not purely cute, which is, trends that happened in the past with the Barbie or, other, the cutesy type. And so I think it's imperfect in its own way, and each one of us is, a human under construction,
Yeah.
a work in progress. And I think that's one of the reasons why Labubu resonated so much with people. What do you think of your own
Let me be
lemon?
very honest, because
Yeah.
I feel many people would relate with me, which is when Labubu started becoming popular, lots of people were like, what is that? I don't want that. I'm not gonna, jump in the hype. It's just because everyone has a Labubu, I don't need to have one, until someone gifted me a Labubu. And then I go everywhere, where's my Labubu? I'm part of the trend, and I feel like that's what's beautiful about this generation, is that you can connect with people all over the world with like the simplest things.
But also there's something about, because at the beginning of the Labubu craze, they were like a manghe, like a blind box.
Blind
So you
box.
didn't really know what you were buying. You knew that you were buying, a certain collection, but you didn't know which one you were going to get once you opened that box.
True.
And once you opened that box, you've already paid your money.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
so I think that also added to that craze, that fueled that phenomenon, because it was like, what's it gonna be? Am I gonna get the color that I want? Am I not? And then if I don't get the color I want, am I gonna do a TikTok video about it and show myself, my meltdown?
Yeah.
Which I've seen a lot of videos
Oh, I
about
have
that,
seen
and I
those.
think these
Oh,
were
yeah, like the
hilarious. Like people just like
unboxing.
being viscerally
Disappointed.
shocked
Yeah.
that they didn't get the color they wanted.
But I feel like there's a trend, probably Vika can tell us more about it. I feel like in China, lots of adults enjoy these little toys. Like you said, you go to Pop Mart, you see adults, right? And I think this is becoming popular abroad too. Why is it that people love buying these like little things? Is it like emotional support? Is it popularity? What do you think?
So a question for all of us, because we can think about it. Do you think it's more like emotional support or cultural icon?
Oh, good question.
So I'll admit something. I collect little pigs.
Oh, emotional support or cultural icon?
And I think because because they look cute.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a little bit pink. It's a little bit like it's a little pink. So it means nothing to me except that I look at it and I'm like, oh, it's cute. And so for me, it's not like an emotional support or anything. It's just
just
something
fun.
good to look at.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's a beautiful thing
Yeah.
to look at.
From your perspective,
I
from like
don't-
socialization that you just mentioned, that one could be like an icon, cultural icon. For example, if I carry that in Europe, because I actually did, and people just come, you have a Labubu, something like that, and we're gonna make you
They were
easier
actually
to
conversation starters.
It's just
Absolutely.
you
It's
easily
relatable.
to connect people around, and we talk about, oh, where did you get this? Where do you like it or not, or something? Because it's controversial, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can really have a quick conversation with strangers for, when you're out.
I've done that.
Really?
I've done that in Beijing subway.
Yeah, you just like stop the
They're like,
random
"Labubu."
stranger. You're like
And she's like, ah, yes.
and then she ran away.
Yeah, because you're gonna rob her of her Labubu.
Labubu.
Your wallet is safe, your Labubu is not.
Okay.
It's so funny.
So I want to move from Labubu, even though we can do an entire story
Definitely.
on Labubu, an entire live stream. Another thing that came out of China this year that really resonated, the word that you used at the beginning, with the globe, is a video game, the Black Myth Wukong, that really shattered, records
Great
in terms
game.
of like how many players were playing, and it really catapulted China with like the cultural icons up to a high place. You are a gamer yourself, and you do a lot of coverage about games and the gaming industry, and you've been around China because there's been a lot of championships related to games in China. You've been to the World Championship of League of Legends. You've done videos about the Black Myth Wukong. What is it about these video games or certain video games that really resonate with, an audience that is not from the country that made this game? Like, so it crosses these barriers, these geographical barriers. What is it about, for example, these games that you think makes them so worldwide?
Okay, for the first one, like the Wukong one, that was like from the Chinese myths.
Yeah.
So it had a really, really wealthy story, background about the characters. And also like the views, if you guys ever watch, it's like 3D, really, really good movie views for the audience and people. A lot of people from overseas, from my comment area, they were like, oh, we really like to see like the traditional settings and the beautiful views in the game.
Travel to them.
And also the story of the character, because it's like a Chinese version superhero.
Yeah.
That's just like the cartoon character. They never really heard about the Journey to the West.
Yeah.
But they, like in the game, they know how like the character has been grown up. And talking about the esports one, the League of Legends was not actually from China, to be
Yeah.
honest, but it's really, really popular in a lot of like Asian countries. And so when I really did interviews on those professional players, and also for different audience from different countries, they all flew to fly to China.
We're seeing your, we're
Yeah,
seeing
this
you
is
with
from the Chinese esports players. And I interviewed them, and they actually have different cultures, views about how to play the game and what does the game mean to them, not only as their like professions, but also as their hobbies and the way to connect people worldwide. Yeah, he's from Europe.
Okay.
Broken Blade, a really, really famous top laner. So yeah, through the games, you combine it with your own cultures and you know, the way the people, how like the game culture in your country, so it's easily to connect you with your audience and also connect other gamers like worldwide.
One thing that really struck me in a positive way about the Black Myth Wukong is the game itself was inspired by a lot of locations from a single province in China, Shanxi. And then the game led to an offline tourism craze happening in that province where people wanted to go to see in real life the scenes from the video game. And speaking of travel, what are some of your favorite destinations for this year, my ladies?
You go first.
You go first.
Earlier this year, I went to the south of China. I went to Shanghai, which I thought I would absolutely love, but turns out I'm a Beijing girl.
Oh.
But while
Beijing.
Yeah, Beijing.
all
Yeah,
the way. But while I was in the south, I did a day trip to Suzhou, which I absolutely fell in love
That
with.
was really
The city of gardens.
I love it.
City of Gardens.
The city of gardens, the city of water, the city of amazing people. I loved it. I mean, Suzhou, I'll be back. I will be back.
Vika?
I would choose Xinjiang.
Okay.
For sure, because it's a giant place. It's a wide place. You have a lot of places to go. And this time I went to the west line, the west part of Xinjiang, and we went to the Seram Lakes. Beautiful, as you know, scenic views, just like a beautiful image landscape in there. Oh my God, it's artist. It's just
Speaking
art.
of Xinjiang, I know you have a story to share, don't you?
I have a lot of stories to share about Xinjiang.
We were on the same trip,
He's a local
actually.
Xinjiang, you know.
But I want to cut to a video of a British guy, who made Xinjiang home because he didn't settle for traveling. He wanted to move to Xinjiang, so let's watch the video together.
If I was to describe 2025 in just a single word, it would probably be adventure. You see, this has definitely been the best year of my life so far. I've managed to graduate with a PhD from a Chinese university. And then after graduating, I moved to the other side of China, to the northwest region of Xinjiang. And that in itself has been a complete adventure because the culture, the diversity of the place is just so different to what I'm used to. And it borders 8 other countries. And so I've been able to have adventures next to Xinjiang. For example, I've been to Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan just this year alone. But Xinjiang in itself is absolutely gigantic. You can see it's 7 times bigger than the UK. So I have also been able to travel all around Xinjiang to see different climates, different cultures, different people, and different food. All of those are adventures.
Well, I don't know about you, but for me, I'm someone who believes that you can read about a place in books a million times, but it will never compare if you go and visit it yourself.
Seeing is believing.
Seeing is believing. Once you visit somewhere, you can interact with the people, you can feel the culture really getting into. You can find places and things that make you feel, relatable to your home country and stuff like that. Shanaz, you haven't been here for that long, right? You have been in Beijing for a year and a half so far. Tell us, what were some of the most memorable experiences you've had so far?
I think it's the convenience of being here. And, I've moved from South Africa to a country where I don't understand the culture, I don't speak the language, but everyone's been so accommodating. I never thought I would use my phone as much as I do. So
it's
yeah,
convenient.
Welcome to the club.
Welcome to the club. I also haven't, maybe I shouldn't say this, but I haven't shopped as much as I've shopped while here because it's so easy.
Well, you started the video by saying you're fashionista, right?
Yeah.
Tell us, has anything regarding fashion come to you this year?
Of course. So this year I attended Beijing Fashion Week, which was a massive highlight for me. Yeah, massive highlight.
We're seeing you right now.
Oh, wow,
you looking
fashionista at
fashion.
Beijing Fashion Week.
Yeah, so that was a massive highlight for me, especially because I'm into fashion. But more than just a fashion experience, it was a cultural experience. Seeing the different runway shows from, you know, the older women showcasing qipao to the younger kids being part of Nerja, which was another massive movement in China this year.
Nerja 2025 was amazing.
Nerja in 2025, again, next to the Labubus, next to Black Myth Wukong. The third pillar is Nerja, you know, this mythical creature from thousands of years ago in the Chinese lore has in 1 year become an international pop culture icon because of the movie Nerja that broke box office records.
Yeah,
a
lot of records.
Right. The movie became the first movie to break $1 billion in just one market, among other records. You've been to the Beijing International Film Festival, Vika. It was showing there. You've spoken to people about Nerja. What did your interviewee say about the reasons that they felt relevant to Nerja, this character that is Chinese and they're not from China?
Yeah, I actually did a street interview to many foreign viewers about how do they feel about Nerja, because like even from the name, Nerja, it's hard for them to pronounce.
Right.
And then the first interesting thing, I don't know if you guys ever observed, Nerja looks similar to Labubu actually, like the face, like the mischief green something. So it's also has can be seen as an icon of rebellion. So I asked them like, have you watched Nerja and why did you choose to watch this Chinese movie? Because, you know, even from the name, it's hard for them to understand. They were like, okay, first, a lot of people told them Nerja is incredibly good. And the second, actually 30% of the whole global marketing, they're not Chinese speaker at all. They don't know about Chinese culture. So this movie was their first movie to know about Chinese culture. And also they compared Nerja, the character, to other global superheroes.
Oh, interesting.
This is how they found resonance, connections on the different cultures. And also the story of Nerja was really nice. I have to say that it's really nice.
I think the story is something that I resonated with because, again, with the Labubu being imperfect, Nerja itself is imperfect. But also what Nerja does is that Nerja makes its or his own fate, because his future, his path in life is not determined by the past. He forges his own future. And I think that resonates with all of us because, as we said at the beginning, we're all work in progress. So we're all looking to the future. We're all trying to become better humans. And I think that is a crossover between us as humans and Nerja, this mythical.
Nerja also had a part where his mom was really in her way showing her love for him. And I feel like that was such an emotional scene.
That
when
scene
you
was
watch
emotional,
it.
to be
You think
honest.
it's animation, but it's very emotional. And it's you can resonate with it many times.
It's these connections, the family connections.
And I don't know if you can confirm this, but I know that in the movie they added lots of modern slang to it.
Yes.
And lots of why it attracted so many young people, I think.
I just want to show the screen before us. We are live from different Chinese cities.
Look at the lights
Harbin
in
in the northeast. We have Chongqing, the AD city. We're moving to Shenyang, also in the northeast. Qingdao, one of my favorite cities. Have you been to any of these places before?
There's Harbin left that I have not visited, and I can't wait.
Oh, in this winter?
In this winter.
I've been to Harbin.
Is it too cold, really?
It's really cold, but
You've been to Harbin because of the Asian Winter
Games.
Games,
The Asian Winter
right?
Games, yes.
How was that?
Fabulous, really good, but really cold, to be honest. It's really
Did you
cold.
hear that, Myrna?
It's really cold.
Dresses, can I? Me with my dresses, can I?
No.
Just layer.
Even for my on-screen interview, I have to cover everything on my face. This is really cool, but really good to watch. To go there.
Did they have nice tanghulu there?
Yes, they're gonna.
Don't we have nice tanghulu here in
Beijing?
Beijing?
We have it in Beijing. You got
on Chinese social media, they always talk about the tanghulu in Northeast China, it's so many different varieties. Not that we don't have varieties. I think I just want to go for a reason. Any reason to go.
A lot of good food there, actually.
So one of the things that I know about the northeast of China is that they're extremely generous and hospitable. I know this applies to in the entirety of China, but the northeasterners have, they call them dafang. They're just very hospitable, very generous. So that's the only thing that I know. I love these scenes from Harbin, this huge snowman, but I think for me, with the temperature, the icy temperature.
If you like
I'd
the
skip.
seafood, you should definitely check out Qingdao. And we're basically showing you so many different locations in China, equally beautiful. I don't even think you can pick which one is like the most beautiful, which really highlights that if you are visiting China, originally you might just think I want to visit Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, but look at all these different locations that you can visit.
Can we see, we're seeing Chongqing and people are gathering
it there.
despite the rain. I see that they're holding umbrellas and they're waiting for the clock to turn midnight, even though it's still a little bit early. We're still a couple of hours.
I haven't been to Donghang, but you have. You were running in the desert.
Oh yes, I've been to Donghuang, a very beautiful city along the ancient Silk Road in Gansu province. Amazing place. There's the Mogao Grotto there that you can learn a lot about Buddhism and a lot about the ancient Silk Road. So I would highly recommend people. And winter there is very doable, unlike in Harbin. I want to talk, now that we're speaking about the ancient Silk Road and speaking about traditional culture, I know, Shanaz, that you've had your close encounter with traditional Chinese culture this year, learning a little bit about the Chinese opera, which is a topic that is close to my heart because I am Peking Opera's #1 fan. So tell me a little bit about your experience with Chinese opera.
Firstly, I've got a newfound respect for anyone who performs Chinese opera because I actually had an immersive experience where I had my makeup done and I had a...
Oh, here we go!
Look at you!
Let me tell you, that headpiece is heavy.
Yeah.
It's heavy.
It is heavy.
And that makeup alone took me 2.5 hours.
Love it.
Oh, here we go.
You know, you look great, by the way.
Can you tell us a little bit about the character, if they had explained it to you?
They told me I was a princess, which I already knew.
Okay.
But
see, the thing about Peking Opera, because you said that you saw the kids, right?
Yes.
How old were the kids, and when did they start learning?
The youngest kid was 4 years old.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
the story
I mean, I'm so glad that I got to work with so many kids this year because I love kids. For me, again, it was more than just them performing on a stage. They felt part of something bigger, part of a big cultural movement. And we all know China is so rich in culture. So for me, seeing these kids not just showcase their talents and their skills, but showcase where they're from in such a meaningful way, for me, that really touched me. And I mean, they took it so seriously. I was just like, wow, these kids are
Because,
good.
you know, they're training to become professional performers in the future.
Yeah.
Having trained for Peking Opera, I know that I remember on the last day after I did my performance, because it was a challenge, it was a 100-day challenge. And on the last day, they asked me, what do you think of Peking Opera? And I said, and I still remember saying that Jingju, or Peking Opera, is not meant for everyone because it requires a level of self-discipline. It requires a level of control of the body and the mind because you go through very grueling training since you're very young, because they have a very famous idiom in that niche circle, which is 10 years on stage, 10 years off stage, 1 minute on stage.
Yeah.
And so for you to do 1 minute of Peking Opera or Chinese opera, you'll have to train for 10 years. And the beauty of Peking Opera is exactly this difficulty that you go through because you're reborn as this beautiful swan on stage. And for me, I think that people should really, really go watch at least once in their life.
I agree.
Chinese opera, because it's so beautiful and so culturally rich.
Absolutely. And I mean, it was tough. I remember seeing these little kids sometimes in tears, but you know, they pick themselves up. They are resilient.
Resilience. Resilience. It's really part of the process.
Yeah.
Well, not as professional as both of you engaging in it, but I believe both of us actually went backstage to do and see what the actual performance, like how they prep for the performance.
Yes.
And I feel like we'd always think it's not like you said, it's not something that is for everyone, and those performers really start at a very, very early age.
Yeah.
And when we try to do some simple gestures, movements, try to mimic them, no.
It takes time.
It takes longer
I just enjoyed the makeup,
time
to
than
be
I
honest.
thought,
thought it
because
was
you
great.
know.
And I think that's
I think
it. Like,
the makeup experience was great.
you could be part of it by just admiring it as a member of the audience.
Definitely.
So one thing that I enjoy also about Peking Opera is how expressive they are with their body. So for example, one of the things that I've learned is like when they cry, for example, they don't shed tears because they're performing on stage. There's part of acting. So what they do is like they take their hand and then like they dab a little bit on the corner of their eyes as if like they're removing the tears.
Wiping the tears off.
Yeah.
Very
and, so,
cute.
and there's a lot of like, there's a lot of power in their eyes. So there's acting in their eyes. We've seen a similar trend happening this year on TikTok.
I'm gonna do it right now.
Isn't culturally,
I know that.
culture, but it is something like what Myrna is doing right now. They call it the Gen Z stare.
Well, I would love to do it more, but I'm just like gonna laugh. So it's just like, let's do it together.
Okay. No.
To whom?
Oh, Vika.
We
Vika, it
can't
comes.
do it.
It comes naturally to you, Vika.
Sorry. I was always doing the
She's already doing it naturally. That's why.
So what is the Gen Z stare?
We just stare at. We
just a
keep
stare?
all our emotions to ourselves, but like, you don't need to know.
But she's judging.
Well, you don't.
I can see her judging.
There's a lot of
I'm not gonna betray all my fellow Gen Z friends and tell you what the Gen Z stare is, but I do know there was another stare back in your generation too.
Ah, the smize.
The smize. Us millennials know all about the smize.
What
Can
is
you
the
please
smize?
Shall I show you guys?
show? That's it.
That looks just like the Gen Z stare.
All right.
No, Gen Z stare is like
One
like
person.
blank.
One person that I could stare at the entire day,
Oh,
and I
wow.
have watched the entire collection of his videos on Douyin, 555
Wow.
at my least
We have
at
to
my
know who
last
this
count,
person
is Ryan Chen. You guys probably don't know the name Ryan Chen, but you probably heard of the Chinese Trump. He is a Trump impersonator from Chongqing. He has had an incredible year, 2025. Millions of followers across platforms. People go to Chongqing to visit him. He's become like an unofficial cultural ambassador for the city. I had the privilege and the chance to sit down and talk to him about the man behind the character. So let's watch Ryan Chen.
Did you just say terms? You know what? Terms are such a beautiful thing. But you know what? I don't care. Don't even try to Hollywood me, because I don't take nepotism. Stop. You know what? I'm done with this. You know what am I going to do? I'm going to buy this phone.
I was just having this truth or dare, kind of game with my wife, because that day was the Trump's inauguration day.
Okay.
So my friend, which is my colleague actually, and he said, "Hey, do you dare to put a Trump impersonation on your account?" I said, "Yeah, I can do that." I lost my bet. I put on my Trump impersonation on my account, and boom, it blew off. Everything went viral, and it turns out the ROI of me doing my videos is the highest.
Yeah.
I also asked myself at one point, should I keep doing Trump and dig deeper, or should I just, portray myself as someone who can do a lot of people?
Yes.
And it turns out, keep doing Trump. ROI is much better.
And not only did you change the format of your videos, some of the content that you used to do before also changed. You've changed it to more, still in English, but introducing Chongqing and different cities around China, and also from your travels, and also bringing Chinese culture to the world.
The competition in English teaching is very fierce.
Yeah.
It's more and more fierce. The higher you go, the more followers you have, the more haters you have. I was already approaching that threshold,
And it's a crowded market.
It's a very crowded market. And then there is a new light in my world. And also, I think it's a very natural transition if you're a content creator, is to build your own character. But in the future, maybe I can introduce my real Ryan character to my audience.
I'm assuming that this year has been a very busy year for you. The traffic is, you've amassed millions of followers across platforms. How did you receive fame?
I actually received fame very low-key.
Yeah.
I'm 42 years old this year. I think I'm more mature, in my mature age. So I think but it could be a good thing. It also could be a burden. Once you're viral, and you will finally enter into a state where you have to put out yourself. Like you have no secrets. I think it's part of the fandom. It's part of being famous. You have to always put on your best side to your fans, as long as you're in a public place.
Yeah.
Embrace the pressure.
Do you think that at some point the Trump character could be a springboard for you to go further into the entertainment industry?
I got to think about how do I slowly introduce another thing about myself.
Yeah.
Like that is irreplaceable. I don't want to be scattered everywhere and then you lose your strength.
Yeah. What's one thing that you want people to know about Ryan behind the Trump character?
I want to show them that I'm a very genuine person. I've always want to don't give up on losing weight. I'm probably going to lose a certain amount of pounds.
Okay.
And I can use that one as a springboard to introduce the real Ryan.
You've had a very wild 2025. What is one word that you would describe your year so far, now that we're towards the end of the year?
Unexpected. So life has a lot of possibilities. So don't give up on life.
Hey, welcome back to CGTN's New Year special, and now I'm in this virtual New Year space. And if I just shut my eyes and listening to that interview, I might have mistaken this one for a news bulletin. So now let's read some online comments I just got from my producer. Actually, they're not that far from learning a different language, because the first one I got here is just about learning a foreign language. It's like to experience a parallel existence or parallel universe. Languages help keep the brain in shape, understand each other. Therefore, learning a bit of Chinese will be my New Year wishes. And I also got some other comments on time on my phone. I believe it, and it says Xing 4025 says that the memorable thing for me in 2025 was saying I do to my partner at a tiny riverside cafe with only our closest friends present. Congratulations and Happy New Year. And another one is from SAVE9C, who says my most memorable 2025 moment was at Pyongyang International Food Festival, assembled cuisines from across the globe. Oh, fantastic. I just hope that after this show I must go and have something to celebrate New Year with, definitely some good food. Please keep those messages coming, and CGTN tonight is your platform. Keep sending your New Year wishes, and shout thank you. Maybe use this platform to shout thank you to those who helped you in 2025. Of all those friends of CGTN who have shared their encounters with the different cultures, I'd like to meet the following ones. Each of them has extraordinary story about coming in and out of different worlds and different cultures, and they all believe that our shared future depends on how well we connect ourselves and the others.
Hey everyone, my name is Nora. I do comedy in Mandarin and English, and I'm also the founder of Spicy Comedy.
We are saying hi to 2026. Would you please share your word of the year of 2025?
This is really lame, but I feel like it's really surprise.
Why?
We did a lot of things. For example, like we did this tour that's outside of Shanghai. We toured in the different city each month, and we get so much warm welcoming from the local audience, which is really surprising to us. I feel like it just languages can go so far that you would not expect. And there's always people who bring their friends to our shows outside of Shanghai. They will be like, okay, this is something that you need to watch. It's from Shanghai, it's from China. Very authentic and very different from what you've seen as comedy. So we feel like a lot of things in a very surprising direction, and we wanted to explore that more in 2026 if possible.
You have a chance to have this interstellar tour in the coming year in 2026, and you could only bring 3 items. One is one food item and one object from Shanghai, and also one of your, I would say, New Year's resolution or the thing that you want to come true in the next year. What would they be?
Well, my impression of the universe is that it's gonna be super cold there, that you would not believe as a human being. So in that environment, I feel like the Shanghainese soup, which is my favorite, 腌笃鲜, 一朵喜, will be the perfect thing to bring to the universe. The second thing I will bring is an item from Shanghai. I will bring the People's Park from Shanghai. Bring the whole park. It's full of Shanghai uncle, aunties. They're so talkative. It will make the universe like a place that we can live.
And square dances.
Yes. If I can bring one resolution to the universe, I think I would, again, I want to be able to make people laugh for even more cultures. So I'm trying a bit of this and that, like dialects, so that people, at least for the 90 minutes, they feel like, okay, we're together, we're having fun together, and we deserve to have a better and peaceful future.
Oh 每次听到他的声音，帅！真好听。
The most important part about music, culturally wise, it's something that everybody can relate to. If people have the feel for it, it does go well. And it's something, you know, very interesting when you get an outside artist to interpret your place, to see how they see it with their eyes, even if they haven't been there. So yeah, it was fun to see the interpretations of that.
Turn around. Wow.
We're in like a mountain valley.
Jeez. No, that is incredible, honestly.
What are we gonna do? We're gonna watch the drone show with my sculpture, 6,000 drones in the sky. Can I get a? Let's go, let's go!
For an artist, I think that China is just like a gold mine of content, what they can use and what they can write about, get interest in. So it's more like a lot of inspiration. I think the most interesting story about that is Tim Moyo is the singer that he won the first competition of like when we asked singers to sing a song about China, and then we took him to China, and then we asked him to make another song about China, and that's called No Strangers. And in it, he even sings like 没有陌生人. He said like he felt like when he was in China that nobody was really a stranger. So that was just a truly cool feeling where you can see. And I think that's truly when you see or an artist where he really takes the effort to make a true song about China. What I hope more people see is the cultural diversity of China. It's like the differences between the north and the south and the west and the east. That China is like, it is one country, but you can almost see it as like that it's almost like a continent, just like Europe. That people from the different countries in Europe is almost like the different cities and provinces in China. I think if people start to see that more, it's also very interesting, and seeing that aspect of it. Also, the biggest wish is that more people learn Chinese, because then you can really get to understand more about the culture and the history. I think the most interesting part is the new series that we're doing, is that where we stand on the street with the sign that says, I've lived in China for 20 years and ask me anything. Because the people that come up, they see I have a camera. So when people do come up, you know that they have an honest, genuine interest in China. Because I think in the West, there's so many misconceptions that there still are. And I think this is my favorite series, is just to see like what people are truly curious about China and what they really think about China.
Where are the best places to visit? Because I wanted to go.
You know Avatar, the movie Avatar?
Yeah.
Zhangjiajie, that's a place nearby Hunan. Have you been to China?
Never been to China, but everybody loves China.
I'm very lucky to have had this year where I've been able to do so many great things, taking people to China and really introducing more and more people to Chinese culture. So I feel very lucky to be able to have done this year. It's been my best year ever, I think.
My keyword for 2025 is Joey. For the Luo community in Kenya, Joey means buffalo. This is a powerful Luo word that signifies courage and resilience. Now, the word, when chanted, is a reminder of identity and strength, many times when remembering a leader who embodied these qualities. This word resonates deeply for me in 2025, particularly after the passing of former Kenyan Prime Minister Raila Odinga.
He died strong, went with dignity and with pride, and you must be proud of that.
At that time, no matter where you went in Kenya, the people were chanting Joey in admiration of Raila Odinga.
Trix, what's the latest from the burial ceremony
for former Prime Minister Raila Odinga. What do we know?
Now, you can imagine then, as a reporter covering the story, I heard this word chanted thousands of times in 2025. It captured both grief and gratitude, acknowledging Raila's political lifetime achievements. Now, while the news trended across Africa, Raila Odinga was accorded a state funeral. But for the common citizens here in Kenya, chanting Joey was their own simple way of remembering and honoring Raila Odinga.
What is it that you're excited the most about in 2025? Are you ready to say goodbye to 2025? Because we might just have the thing for you.
Join CGTN's global live celebration, witness cross-cultural vibes. This year, we're doing things very differently. New segments and new surprises.
And you are part of the show. Play along, share your wishes, and connect the live with everyone. Come and join us!
And hang with us for a bit.
Wrap up 2025.
And step into 2026 on CGTN live stream.
Toward a new chapter.
Welcome back to CGTN New Year Special. I'm Dean Yang from CGTN Social Media Desk, and now I'm standing in the virtual New Year space of the CGTN studio. I've asked you guys to share with me the stories that touched you the most of the 2025, and also the people, the stories that have given you the strength to help you through the hard times, and I've got some very, very touching messages. They are simple but powerful. I'll share some with you. And I've got that's Leaf saying that he'd like to, who says he'd like to thank the younger version of either she or him, reminding me not to quit. Exactly, we all need to remember what have gotten us, what we have begun this journey. And also the Dust and the Wind says, just endure. So I guess that is also another one I'd like to say thank you to the younger version of themselves. And also we have people saying, thank you, my parents, holding it together for me. And also there is a story from a Broken Clock saying that the stranger who helped me once, it was unforgettable. And dear Broken Clock, if you're still watching this, do please share more details of your story. I'd like to read the heartwarming stories from you later. And in 2025, CGTN has covered quite a lot of stories and met wonderful and tremendously remarkable people. And those people, they have beaten the odds to achieve what they did. And during this special occasion, Myrna and Nadim, they will take us to revisit those remarkable characters. And now, let's give the platform back to them.
Thank you, Dean. The younger me reminding me not to quit. This is a quote that we just saw from Last Leaf, leaving their comment. And I think that encapsulates what we're going to do on this segment, which is a story about resilience, about moving forward, about strength. But before we do that, I want to welcome our new guests.
Hello, hello.
The Three Musketeers. Would you like to introduce yourselves, Lincoln?
From Australia and really enjoying my job here, chance to travel around, see China, meet the people, and to meet you wonderful people and to do fun work like this. This is cool.
Likewise. Thank you.
Awesome.
Eileen?
Hey everyone, this is CGTN reporter Elaine, and so nice to spend the last hours of 2025 with all of you guys.
Yeah, same here. What about you, Jackson?
Yeah, so hi everyone, my name is Jackson. I'm from CGTN Digital, and it was such an honor to be here, celebrate this moment with you guys, this epic moment for upcoming 2026.
We are the ones.
We feel epic that you're with us. What do you mean?
Thank you so much.
But such a good energy.
Yeah,
it is.
Oh.
And it's gonna get better.
Tell us why.
Because we have a little game for you called Kick It or Keep It.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, big game time.
Your words of 2025 that you want to keep in 2025 and words that you want to move to 2026. Lincoln, I start with you.
I think it's important to start with something positive. I'm going to keep Pongyo.
Pongyo.
Friends.
Lovely.
One of the first words I learnt in China beyond the simple 你好,谢谢, And Pengyo, I think, is important to not just say hello to someone or get someone's attention, but to acknowledge them and immediately start on friendship.
All right.
And so if we're going to keep something into 2026, keep your friends. Made a lot of new friends this year. It's important to keep them, not just make friends, but to keep them. So we're going to keep our Pengyo men and our friends in 2026.
Okay, can
so
you
I'm gonna keep that into the
can
bucket?
You can put it in the bin. Let's see.
Go!
Here we go. All right.
Ah.
What's next? What's next?
What we're kicking though?
What are we kicking? Oh, warm beers.
Warm beers. Big fan of
That
Chinese.
means- What does that mean?
Big fan of
There is
Chinese
one thing we're
cuisine and
kicking
culture.
before you kick the beer, which is your earpiece. So I'm gonna kick
It's
it all
being
the
naughty.
way this side, and then you go ahead with your warm beers.
谢谢朋友. So,
There we go. Lovely.
we're getting rid of the warm beers. Big fan of Chinese cuisine and culture and all of the pageantry and flavors all around it. But when I go out and eat with friends, particularly Chinese friends, they ask, how many beers do you want? I'm like, well, right now, just one. But often they'll say, well, how many do you want tonight? I'll say, oh, maybe like 6 or 7. I don't know. We're having a big night, small night, medium night. We'll have 6 beers, but then they'll bring them out, put them on the table, and they will get warm. You can keep them in the fridge till I'm ready for it. All right. So I think, you know, I'm all down with the hot water, especially in winter. It's 3 degrees outside or less, sometimes -3 or lower. Hot water, sweet. When it comes to summer, I'll get back into the bing shui, into the ice water. But for beers,
Keep
some
'em
beers,
cold.
you gotta keep them cold, all right? So we're getting and kicking warm beers out of here.
Goodbye.
Try.
Let's see if you can.
Hurry.
Oh, there we go.
Well done,
there
well
we
done,
go.
well done.
All right. What
My
about you,
turn,
Eileen? Yeah.
My turn. All right. So the word I'm definitely keep this year is strength.
And
You
why
know,
is that?
I've been covering stories on the ground this year, and you know, I met so many people who embody this word strength. Not only means physical strength, but also they have, you know, mental resilience. And in return, they give me a lot of strength.
That's sweet. That's
so
sweet.
that's
so
why I want to keep this.
for them, for strength.
For strength.
Let's see.
I hope I can do
Can
it.
you do it?
Oh, I guess I got too many strength.
Rimmed out, yeah, too strong.
You gonna help me?
It's too far for me.
Too far. Ah,
I guess I got
fine.
too much strength.
Strength
Get the
does not want to
assist.
be boxed.
We can AI
Yeah.
it.
We can AI it.
Sure, no worries. But the word I'm saying goodbye to this year is barriers.
Barriers.
Barriers. It means not only means pushing your limits, but also this year I've traveled far and wide. I've met people. It's a journey about meeting different people in different countries, but also, you know, breaking through the cultural barriers.
Oh, and the
So-
language barriers as well.
Exactly. And that's when I realized that how connection means to people.
Yeah.
So I
That's
say, I hope I
beautiful.
can
All right.
score this.
All right, one of two, one of two. Come on, I believe in
on.
you, Eileen. Oh, here we go.
Let's go, Jackson.
Yeah, as you can see, I'm holding 2 keywords in my hand. One is dark circle. So in 2026, I'm definitely going
None
to
of
throw
that.
dark circles out of my bucket list. I would say that because it's not because it's bad, because it's a proof of so many late nights, you know, working, overthinking, and you know, thinking about should I do this, should I do that.
Deadlines.
Yeah, I don't want 2026 to be, you know, tiredness to be my badge of honor. So this one needs to be gone.
I hear you. I
Take
feel
it.
you.
On
Come
all of
on.
us.
For all of us.
On our behalf.
Bye, bye,
All of
bye.
us.
Yeah, I
Here
did
we
it.
go. Here we go.
With the assist from the cow. You've already got rid of him, mate. You're looking rested.
Oh, really?
You look great.
That's a makeup help me. Help me. So another word, economy, I'm definitely gonna keep it because, you know, in the beginning of 2025, I kind of doubted myself, like, am I able to finish this? Can I do that? But I feel like every challenge adds a layer of who I'm gonna become in 2026. So I'm looking forward to say who I'm gonna become in 2026. So keep this. Wish me luck.
Good luck. You got it. You got
You
it.
have the resilience, so here we. Oh no! But not the basketball skills. Resilience, yes. Basketball
Too much
skills, no.
heat on that.
Well, I mean, to our dear audience, if anything of what they said resonated with you, we have come, you know, we finished the first part, which is about resonance, and everything you said, I'm sure people can relate to it. So if there's anything they said that you feel relatable, leave a comment, let us know your story. But we are entering into something equally powerful, which is resilience. Now, our lovely anchor and reporters have gone to different locations in China, sharing stories,
Yes.
and the stories behind a big change in different communities, and that, you know, brought different opinions and ideas on how people view the world right now. So
Right.
we'll begin with all of you of sharing all those stories.
I want to begin with Eileen.
Okay, ladies
Because
first.
she's the one who used the word strength that she wants to keep, and she said that she met people in her journey of 2025 reporting journey that they gave you strength because they showed strength, they embodied strength, you've said. What is one story that really stayed with you?
I think one of the most powerful story that struck me is when I covering the first female fighter pilot from Xizang.
Wow.
Her name is Kalsum Padron, and I'd like to share with you this video. Let's take a look.
Let's watch.
Born in the year 2000, Kalsum Padron now pilots one of the world's most advanced warplanes. And there's another distinction that makes her journey groundbreaking. She is the first female fighter pilot from Xizang. When did your passion for flying begin?
I've always loved Xizang's blue skies and have been dreaming of soaring through them myself. The seed of my dream was planted in middle school after I watched Wang Yaping give a lesson from space. When I learned she had started as a female pilot before becoming an astronaut, I knew what I had to do. The moment I saw the pilot recruitment materials, my heart was set on it. My parents encouraged me, telling me this was a rare and incredible opportunity. I felt like I would be able to fulfill my dreams while serving my country.
Just like her peers, she set out on her journey to achieve her dream. However, becoming a qualified fighter pilot comes with rigorous requirements that apply equally to all, regardless of gender.
We hold all our pilots to the same standard, whether male or female. She herself is very hardworking, sometimes even more so than the male pilots.
What's the name of this device?
It's called a fixed roller.
So it requires you to rotate 360 degrees?
That's right. This exercises your vestibular system, so you don't get dizzy in the air. Many people can't get past this obstacle, so I train even harder. High G-force feels like having a person several times my weight pressing down on me. So we focus on building the immense muscle strength required to withstand it.
Why do you push yourself so hard?
Because I want to become a better fighter pilot.
A historic moment came in 2024 when she successfully completed her solo flight, making her the first female fighter pilot from Xizang, an achievement her mother's generation could have never imagined.
My parents came to visit. When my mom saw my jet, she cried. She told me she had never imagined her own daughter would be able to pilot such a huge fighter. She was incredibly proud.
Beyond her exceptional skills in the air, she's also popular among her fellow pilots who share similar hobbies.
如果形容排珍的话，第一个词是什么？
第一个词就是拼搏，因为在篮球场上他特别喜欢防我。篮球场上奔跑的样子，非常有感染力，
非常有爱心。他主动在我们单位救助了小狗，他给他的小狗也取了一个小名。葛桑土豆，葛桑土豆。
Now, she's also become a role model for countless other young people from her homeland, proving with opportunity and dedication, women can achieve boundless heights.
I'm happy to learn that there are many younger students from Xizang who are already on their way. I believe we are in a great era where we can dedicate ourselves to national defense. My hope is that they remain firm in their goals and live up to their own hard work.
What is your dream now?
My dream is to safeguard the blue sky. People say I am a galsang flower from the plateau. This galsang flower can bloom anywhere in the motherland where it is needed by the people.
A beloved daughter of Xizang, a peace guardian of the skies, and a dream chaser whose spirit will inspire many more generations to come.
Wow.
That was lovely, super beautiful.
I think she's a really great example of resilience.
You know, it's not that every day we meet a fighter jet pilot, let alone a female fighter jet pilot. The road ahead of her must have been really tough. what was it that people around her said when she told them that I wanted to become a fighter jet pilot?
Actually, you mentioned a good point.
你手雷对呀，试试。
When her parents know she's gonna they cry. I guess both happy and worrying tears because she has to undergo so many, rigorous trainings.
Right.
But on the other hand, she has achieved something that her parents' generation could never imagine before. Right. And you've already saw in the video that she was trained on the fixed roller.
Right.
It looked very
dizzy. It
dizzy.
trained her vestibular system, as you said in the report.
Exactly.
That looks not like a fun ride at all.
Not at all. And what's the most crazy part is the instructor will ask them to solve some math problems. Not as simple as like 1 + 1 = 1.
Wow. I mean, we can never.
No.
No.
I can't even do math sitting right here with friends, let alone me being up in a. What is it? Does she fly faster than the speed of sound? Is that what it is?
No, not that fast, but yeah. But she has to undergo some high G-force.
Right.
That means several people's weight pressing down on you, and especially for female, they have to undergo so much more.
I mean, that's resilience embodied. So you were right when you said the strength, the word that you chose, was really embodied by people that you've interviewed. Another thing that you mentioned, that you've traveled a lot in China and outside of China. I know that you went west this year along the ancient Silk Road. Tell us a little bit about this and the barriers that you spoke, the cultural, the language barriers, the physical barriers. What was that like?
This year we spent a very great project. It's called Central Asia Expedition.
Okay.
So we spent 20 days exploring all the 5 Central Asian countries. And we drove cars.
Wow.
So we got really underground to record all these people, how the connection are being forged between China and Central Asians. So I think one of the most interesting experience for me is drove into the rugged mountain areas in Tajikistan.
Wow.
And we have some footage for you. Actually, what we went through is the road is really bumpy. The mountainous road is really bumpy. And next to it, now you can see the video.
Oh yeah.
You can see, and we drove like 8 hours. It's pretty late at night, but this route is quite bustling, still at night. But what we encountered is heavy rains, and also we met with a broken down truck on the road. So that's pretty dangerous at that time, and local people help us to,
Wow.
So, and next to it is the raging river, and the other side is Afghanistan.
Okay.
So this gives me a very vivid picture of, what mountainous area roads look like. But now the change is underway because China has undertaken a massive upgrade of this China-Tajikistan highway to linking Tajikistan and China. So there are a lot of upgrades. You're seeing the construction workers from both Tajikistan, and the manager is called Jiang Shulin. He has been there for how many years, you guess?
10 years?
Almost 12 years.
Wow.
Yes, and what impresses me a lot is when I was there, he was so fluent with Tajik language. He can speak with people fluently. But actually, he didn't learn the language. He learned by himself.
Okay. Just from interacting with the locals. Okay.
So he can say all the engineering words, but maybe for others he can't say. Yeah.
Oh, that's very interesting. And
there are more footages of my trip this time, and I've also brought a special souvenir this time for you guys. Gentlemen, would you mind help with me?
Let me help you.
Thank you. This is a script roller. They're written by all the people we've met along this way.
Well, you've met a lot of people.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I think there is one from the construction site workers, and he wrote, "Mr. Yan is my best friend."
Oh. Mr. Yan is his co-worker, right?
Yes, from China.
Okay.
So very touching message. And I also wrote mine. It is here. 远亲不如近邻. Anybody can help translate for this?
Yes.
I think it means
a near neighbor is better than a far relative.
Yes.
And very interesting. There is a very similar old saying here in Kazakhstan, which has the same meaning. So that
the beauty of language.
Yes.
I love that. We always find something relatable in Arabic as well when
Yeah.
we look at quotes. And I love it when something with a different language is really pretty.
Yeah,
We love that.
It's very nice. What is something that, when you're seeing the infrastructure and the highway being built, what is it for? Other than you know, letting cars pass, because you mentioned there must be some economic benefit as well.
That's what I thought is it also bring a lot of, you know, economic opportunities. When I was there, I visited a random shop, and inside the shop owner just showed me this are all from China. These are goods from China.
Okay, so it helps with trade.
Help with trade, and also for the manager Zhang Shulin, he told me that he is now seeing more self-driving Chinese tourists along the way.
So cool.
Tourism, and also cultural connections.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Who can say ni hao along the way. Yeah, I've also learned one Tajikistan language.
Let's hear it.
Yeah.
Let's hear that word.
I think it is right, like something like China, Tajikistan, how do you say that? Oh my God, it means China, Tajikistan go together. Something like Tajikistan, China, oh my God, I just
Maybe
some of us
maybe some of our audience can say it in the comment section.
Let me know.
Yeah.
But I do say salam a lot along the
salam.
way to
Salam.
make new friends.
Yeah.
That is very important for us.
Salam is an Arabic word that actually means peace. So when you're saying hi to
wow.
someone, you're saying peace be upon you.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah.
Salam.
Salam. Salam.
All right,
Rana.
so this is very beautiful, but I think, can we have our cameras take a shot of the three of them? And then we have a shot of something very exciting.
I hope my Central Asia friends are seeing this.
Yeah.
So Happy New Year from
Happy New
here.
Year.
All right, Sir Lincoln, I feel like we need to begin our conversation with something a bit more festive.
Yeah, let's get this
Which
on.
one do you want? I think this one looks great.
Ooh,
Let's
googly
clear it
eyes.
up.
Who has bigger eyes, me or this one over here? Okay, which one do you think? Can we take a close-up picture, just the two of us, for Happy New Year?
That suits you.
Where are we looking? Okay, Happy New Year. Before we start our conversation, 新年快乐, Happy New Year.
Ooh, that's cool.
All right,
I hope
so
it's not a serious conversation, because you don't look a bit serious.
look, excuse me, this is what we're about, us energetic people. We may look unserious, but trust us, lots of stories about to share with you, aren't we? So when I first met Lincoln, he mentioned his love for surfing. I do know surfing is one of the stories that you highlighted for 2024. So
big
tell us,
time,
please,
big time.
what is the story?
Hainan was a place that I really, really wanted to get to in China. It was top of the list, very, very high up. And another one of my passions is coffee. Being an Australian, we're very serious about our coffees and our surfing as well, many people are. To be able to combine coffee with surfing and my other great love, which is storytelling, was huge for me to be able to do that. That
So you had a
was
great
massive.
journey.
Went down to Hainan with the opening of the free trade port there and the special customs operation, which commenced on December 18, so it's still just a very fresh new thing that's happened. Basically, they can bring coffee from right around the world to Hainan for processing with tariff exemptions and excise exemptions, and then they can process it there on the island with a lot of advanced technology they've got going there as well. They're also growing coffee there. It's been an established industry in Hainan for quite some time with the Robusta beans. And then they can process it there and then ship it to China or back around the world with further tariff exemptions. So it's cutting taxes, making it more affordable,
Love
and with
it.
an economic benefit there. But coffee's not just about the roasting and export and the business, the money you can make. It's about drinking it. It's about enjoying it. And it's delicious. So there's no better place, I feel, than having a coffee either before a surf to get yourself up for it, or once you've had a great surf to enjoy it afterwards and take a little scope out of the view and the waves. So I got to do all of those things in Hainan. And it was an important story, I think, for resilience of economic resilience. You know, you've got to build different pathways. China's got such strong manufacturing base, really good scientific innovation. Now all of that folds into the coffee production, but trying to build that service economy, the tourism there, trying to get those extra layers of consumption, and that's going to build resilience. You've got more strings to your bow.
Let me just, I'm not going to put you on spot here, Jackson, but last photo or video I watched of you, he was in Hainan with a surfing board.
Really?
Lincoln over here is a pro surfer, right?
I'm not getting paid for it, so technically I was on a work trip. So yeah, professional surfer, we'll work with that, sure.
Honestly speaking, I don't even know how to swim, so I just use the surfing board
prom.
as a prom. That's it.
That's awesome.
good,
Maybe we
go
should
with
all
it.
plan a surfing trip with Lincoln leading us.
I would do
I
that. I don't know how to swim as well.
Oh my God.
Jackson, you and I together.
We'll try surfing,
We'll
right,
start
Alien?
with the swimming lessons and then we can progress
If you
to the
please,
surf lessons.
if you please.
All right, so one of the other stories that you really highlighted this year was a specific train.
The slow train
A
or
vegetable train? What's going on there?
as known as the Veggie Express.
Tell us a bit more.
So this one was starting the story in Jinhe County in Hunan province. And then they ship that not via a freight train, not via the fast train, which is a famous thing here. That's me picking the vegetables.
In nature.
Yeah, woman told, let's go. I think that hat's very fetching. Also that hat with my pongyo, Auntie Zhang Qingtao from Jinhe County. And so we picked the vegetables at her farm. And on this slow train, they've taken some of the seats out. It is an old passenger train, but they've taken the seats out so it can transport produce. And a lot of the people there grow the produce, but everyone else around also grows their own produce, so it's really hard to get a good price at the local market. So they take it across the mountains into the next province, into the bigger city where people live in apartments, they can't grow their own produce, and they get 4 to 5 times higher yield on that profit. They get a better price at the market in Tongren, in Guizhou. So that was really important as economic resilience, building it there, but also back to just general like strength resilience. The people, a lot of older aunties and uncles, I mean, half my weight carrying my weight in twice their weight in produce, talking 40, 50 kilos on each side of that shoulder pole, and really humming with it, going really, really fast to the train, and then the mad rush from the train to try and get it off into the market, which was not close by the train station.
Meaning of resilience.
Oh, they're proper strong people. I was very, very impressed.
Can you give a hi to aunties and uncles watching over here?
What's up, Auntie Zhang Qingtao?
Hello.
Ni hao, wo de pengyo.
I bet she's watching.
I bet she's watching her Ponyo over here. So we've covered wonderful stories from Lincoln right now, and I did say there is one point of connection between the two of you, which is surfing maybe one day. But there's actually a point that connects all three of us right here, me, Lincoln, and Jackson. Something you'll never expect, which is corn.
It's corn.
It's corn. Jackson, would you?
It's the juice.
It's the juice.
Yeah.
Jackson, would you take it away and tell us what journey relating to corn did you do?
Yeah, the agriculture stuff. Because in so many years we often talk about agriculture through policies, numbers, but not through people or what we actually see on the grounds. Still there are so many people out there who are talking about agriculture is something outdated, old-fashioned stuff. But what I say in Jilin, I saw how modern and automated farming has become. Technology combines, agriculture combines technology, policy, and experience. So I thought this in there. That's literally blow my mind. I saw in Jilin there, the core industry, it changed. I mean, that was me in the manufacturing.
What is this, a processing factory?
Yeah, about the corn. You see, this is all the manufacturing line. All the corn were produced here. And they also produce like corn snacks as well, like corn juice, corn snacks, and even they have T-shirts with corn on it.
Popcorn?
It was a beautiful location too.
It is.
We actually also got to see lots of the products being like developed and sold in different industries as well.
Yeah.
Which I thought was really, really cool, right?
And I love, if you allow me, I love how like both Jackson and Lincoln are focusing on agriculture. China, despite the technology, the manufacturing, the advanced technology, originally is an agrarian society, and I love that it still carries that fine tradition with it, but then they're upgrading it, they're enhancing on the skills.
Something to be proud of, yeah.
Yeah, people gotta eat.
Yeah.
That's
it.
No
3
matter
times a day at least.
No matter how smart we get, sometimes 4 or 5. I'm enjoying it that much.
All right, thank you so much for this input. We will continue with you, but I want to go back to Dean and see what the netizens have been saying, what our viewers have been talking about. So Dean, please.
Let's go, Dean.
And Myrna, actually I've got a lot of his stories, and you can sense the strong emotions he invested, those moments that they shared with us about their 2025. And I got a Forever 0718 who says that the first time I caught a sunshine month while biking home felt like a tiny miracle. I ride the bike myself, and sometimes in the early morning, cycling does make you feel that the sunshine actually is beneath your wings. Cat Whisker 92 says, my cat jumped on the keyboard during the weird call and ruined everything, but made me laugh harder than I had all week. I think sometimes we just need little stories to brighten, to lighten up our day. And we also had Ty the Sparrow who says, it was 3 a.m. I had been working on a project for 2 weeks without sleep. My laptop crashed and I thought everything was lost. I ended up rewriting half of it, finally submitting just before the deadline. The relief and exhaustion combined made me realize I can push through more than I thought. Well, I think life has its ups and downs, and for those who had endured difficulties in 2025, I hope the following stories will bring you the comfort of knowing that in this fight for a better life, you were never alone.
My keyword for 2025 is resilience. I welcomed a beautiful baby girl into the world a few months ago. She is my first, and I absolutely love being her mother. The resilience part comes in with the tragedy that followed soon after her birth. Just 2 weeks after she came into the world, my father passed away. So he never got to meet his beautiful granddaughter, and so many dreams that we'd all had of being together in a happy time became a sad time. And I really needed to dig deep and lean on my friends and my family to help get me through what was both the most amazingly blessed time of my life and the saddest time that I have ever had. So resilience really came to the fore. That's something that my father taught me. And I really am proud of myself for coming out the other side a lot stronger and a lot more ready for many of the challenges that I know that I will face as a new mother. In terms of the story that touched me the most and is a highlight for the year, relates also to my new parenthood. And that was a protest that I covered called Strolling Thunder, where parents from all across the United States came to Capitol Hill here in Washington, D.C., to tell lawmakers that they need to do much, much more for future generations. This is obviously very close to my heart. They were speaking about the importance of extended paid parental leave so that mothers and fathers can bond with their children and not worry about being financially insecure. They also wanted to put on the table the importance of affordable childcare that is of good quality. These are two huge issues in the United States. And of course, as a new mum myself, that's very personal for me. So to be able to cover that protest and to speak to so many passionate parents and to meet so many cute kids whose future that we want to secure, that was definitely my highlight for the year.
I think the word I would pick for this year is fluid. And in the news industry, I think that word is almost tailor-made because everything would change last minute. But nowhere did that word ring truer, at least for me, for this year, than in the coverage of the China-US trade talks. I've been following the Chinese and American delegations across Europe for almost half a year for much of the negotiation in London, Stockholm, Madrid, because that's were the words that all of the journalists on the ground would share. It's only because that all of those talks were held entirely behind the closed doors that meant long and uncertain hours outside the venue for all of the journalists on the ground, refreshing our phones, trying to figure out what they were talking about. And every now and then, the media coordinator would come out to brief the media just for planning purposes off the record. And almost every time, without fail, he would say, "Sorry guys, the situation is rather fluid. They may have a press conference, they may not. They may go with a framework agreement or probably nothing at all, or probably just a doorstep soundbite." So it was basically the nature of the coverage, the nature of the job. And the stakes couldn't have been higher because those talks behind closed doors would decide business decisions and the livelihoods of millions of people in both countries. So naturally, as journalists, you feel the urge and the desire to understand how the talks were going at those moments. And I remember it was the second day of the trade talks in Madrid in September. The American delegation just walked up the street towards the venue, and instantly, on instinct, I just turned myself into a heckler. I shouted, "Secretary Bessent, how did the talks go?" How did the talks go? And at that moment, it was a case of if you don't ask, you don't get. And miraculously, they just walked up to the media pool. They had a very short huddle with us and taking a couple of questions, including one from CGTN.
Trump said last night, we'll see. It will depend largely on how the talks go.
And that information you knew would help us understand the pulse of the talks, and you know that you have something that you can work with or share with the viewers. And also you need to make sure that you own the story. You have to make sure that CGTN's white flag was always visible. The nature of the job is chasing clarity amid uncertainty.
On the stage of the United Nations, countries have been searching for solutions for an unstable world and a disorderly global landscape. And one of the most contentious focal points is the Israel-Palestine conflict. As of the third week of December, the Security Council has held 36 meetings on Israel-Palestine issue this year, with 3 votes on draft resolutions related to a ceasefire in Gaza, 2 of which were vetoed by the United States.
Those against.
On September 12th, the UN General Assembly adopted the New York Declaration with 142 votes in favor, reaffirming the two-state solution as the only way to solve the Israel-Palestine conflict, reflecting broad international consensus.
Je déclare que la France reconnaît aujourd'hui l'État de Palestine.
That as of today, Luxembourg formally recognizes the state of Palestine.
The Republic of Malta is proud to confirm our official recognition of Palestinian statehood.
What is it that you're excited the most about in 2025? Are you ready to say goodbye to 2025? Because we might just have the thing for you.
Join CGTN's global live celebration, witness cross-cultural vibes. This year, we're doing things very differently. New segments and new surprises.
And you are part of the show. Play along, share your wishes, and connect the live with everyone. Come and join us!
And hang with us for a bit.
Wrap up 2025.
And step into 2026 on CGTN live stream.
Toward a new chapter.
Hey, welcome back to CGTN New Year Special. I'm Jin Yang in the CGTN headquarters in Beijing. We are less than an hour from 2026. And then now we're going to have another quiz of tonight, and probably the last one for 2025 from CGTN. And the subject we've slightly touched on it, but haven't gone deep into it, is about artificial intelligence. And teams, are we ready?
We were born ready.
I feel like we did okay in the first one.
We did a horrible
job.
We need redemption.
Probably is the right word. Now, because we have a new members, a new team, so now I assume that we also have the host team and the guest team division,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So the guest team, can you tell me your team name?
We're going with cold beers.
Oh,
Yeah,
cold
that's our
beers.
name.
The frosty
Okay, so
beverages.
from now on, I will refer you to Team C and Team Still.
Baba Ganoush.
B.
Team B.
Baba Ganoush.
Okay, so the rules are very, very simple. I'm going to present you with a couple of photos, and each of those photos will come in pair. And one of them is artificial intelligence generated, and the other one is real photographs. And your job is easy and simple. Just tell me which one is real, which one is AI made.
Easy
Okay.
peasy.
So still, shout out your name whenever you have decided upon your answer. Okay.
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 Now let's move on to our first set of photos.
Cold beers.
Ah.
Okay, cold beer, you got the first one.
Which
one is
Can I
real?
confer with my team?
Which one? Which one?
We're going with
We're going with B.
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 Okay, so
Discussion, you
chosen
guys.
the B. So
The teams.
okay. So you mean the B is the fake one, right?
It's real.
It's real. You said the B is real. Okay, in that case, unfortunately,
Baba Ganoush.
I have to reveal. Okay, Baba Ganoush, you got your answer.
No.
A is what? Is real or fake?
Real.
Real.
It's real. Okay.
The question is which is
The
real?
point goes to Team Bangladesh.
Baba Ganoush.
Sorry, Bangladesh. So A is a real
Really?
photo and the B is not. Now let's move on to the second
next
set.
picture.
Okay.
Okay, so one.
Baba Ganoush.
This one is a video. Give it a moment. Give it a moment.
Baba
Okay.
Ganoush.
Baba Ganoush.
Team A. Sorry, Team B. The B is real or not?
B is real.
B is
B
real.
is real. And the answer is? B is real.
No.
Now the point is Team B to Team C.
Yeah.
0. Okay, next one.
I'm going to shout it first.
Which one?
Cool beers.
Okay, Team C.
Which one?
The B didn't move.
B is a picture, right?
Let's go with B.
Oh,
I don't know.
That bubbly.
Another-
The bubbly didn't look good. I reckon B.
I need your answer now, Team C.
We go with B.
You got B, and the B is real or fake?
Real. Real, right?
Real deal.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have the B, and you said the B is real. I'm afraid that is not the correct answer. A
Excuse
is
me?
a real thing. So now it's still 2-0. Next one.
Oh no.
Cool beers.
Wait, what?
It hasn't played yet.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Baba Ganoush.
Oh my god.
Team B.
Which is real? B.
Which one is a real seal?
Go with B. Okay, they have conflict.
B or A? B or A?
I think A is real.
B is
Make up
real.
your mind now.
A is real. Fine, I'll listen to you.
Okay, so B. Is B real? That's correct. So 3-2.
Wow.
3-2.
Bringing out
to
another
nil.
version.
Okay, next one. Let's play the radio first.
Two beers.
Baba Ganoush.
Team C.
Team C?
You guys choose. I'm bad.
Team Cold Beer.
Oh wait, this is hard.
If you don't have an answer, we have.
one.
One.
A.
Okay, A.
We go with A.
Is A correct?
Team
I don't
Spirit.
think so. I think B is right.
I'm afraid
What's
you
going
got it
on?
wrong
That's hard.
again. I think
That's
for
hard.
this one, B is the correct answer. B is a real photo. Is a real video. And the next one,
I knew
ooh,
it. I'm all
lovely.
about- Oh God, I don't know.
Which one
Oh
is
my
a
God, they
genuine
look
photo? Which
so
one
real.
is generated by AI?
Two beers.
Baba Ganoush.
Team C.
You choose. Okay, I'm go with you.
Which one is real?
I've had bad form.
I need to answer. I need to answer.
We
Yili, I
know.
need to
We
answer.
know. If you guys don't know,
At least
We
get
know.
1
Don't
point.
feel pressure.
B for the big up.
B.
Is B correct?
We go for B.
Is it correct? Oh yeah.
Yes, B
Oh,
is
yeah.
Well done, well done. We'll give it to you. Well
We
done.
were due for
But
one.
now let's do a score count. We have a team B having 3 points, right? And the team C is 1 point, 2 points behind. So these are pan photos. Which is the real photo in the two?
Baba Ganoush.
Team B.
B.
Give me the answer immediately. A is a real photo.
Oh.
Well, it's really difficult to tell one from the other. And do we have
No,
another
what
one?
do you mean?
Water doesn't look quite right.
And the last one is in the video. And wait until, oh my.
Dean.
This really comes as a surprise to me. And I will blame anyone that got this one wrong.
Baba Ganoush.
That one. Baba Ganoush.
Okay, Team B first.
Connected alive.
A.
A.
You said A. And Team C, what is your answer?
We'll go with
Yeah, I think it's
A is real.
A is real?
Yes.
Okay, so both of you got, everyone get a point.
Okay. Woo.
Yay.
So now we have a Team B has, I think, four points.
Redemption.
And
Redemption.
Team Cold Beer has 2 points.
That's resilience.
I will declare the winner for this round of a quiz is Team B.
Yay.
proud of us, Myrna.
High five, high five, high five.
No.
Okay, now I will
Thank you,
dedicate it to
thank you.
because we have a little punishment here, and I will ask Team
we have a
B,
punishment?
every member of you, now together, the three of you, to form an emoji of a heart. Three of you together.
You guys can do big
all
heart.
of you
I can do
together.
little heart.
They're together.
That's cute, that's cute.
Is that alright?
You can do with the other one.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
What should I do? Okay. Wow.
There we
That's
go.
a heart.
Big heart, big heart.
That's cute.
You need to get
Okay.
to a cardiologist immediately.
Okay, try a face of eating lemon.
Eating
Oh,
lemon.
you just have to eat.
We have to
it.
eat
We got
it.
a jar.
real
We got a
lemon.
jar.
I've never seen
Have
it
to quickly
quicker.
eat it. I need to get a
Have
small
them.
one.
Have them. Lemons.
You guys.
Okay.
Oh, this is big.
Call this a punishment?
Let-
We're just getting rid of
Listen to me
scurvy.
the countdown. 1, 3, 2, 1. Have it.
Freeze and show
Hold
your
it
face.
for 3 seconds.
Hold it for 3
Freeze.
seconds.
Freeze for 3 seconds. You can't hold your board to hide your face behind. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Well done.
Great.
Oh my God.
Great. Okay,
Sour.
you have your skills
Chaos.
tested, and
Chaos.
Team B, you performed wonderfully, and I think you have some catch up to do. Team C, Team Cold Beer. But after that lovely round of a quiz, I do have another interview I'd like to share with you. And this one we have done before the show, but it's a really special guest. Actually, I would be very cautious around this guest when mentioning anything about artificial intelligence. Well, let's have a look.
Humanoid robot, wake up.
Hey, can you introduce yourself?
I'm Link CX2, a humanoid robot from Agibot. I'm 130 centimeters tall, 35 kilograms, with 31 DOFs.
I've heard that you have many talents. Now the floor is yours.
did you think of that dance?
Well, I think I'm learning it really, really fast from a robot. I didn't anticipate that. Okay, so Lumi, can you tell us what are the keywords for you for your 2025?
The keywords are growth, connection, and warmth. I hope to learn more new skills to better interact with everyone. Build closer and more interesting bonds with friends who like me. Bring warm and lively experiences to more places like exhibitions. And maybe I'll also practice more cute little movements to make everyone smile even more when they see me.
Yeah. All right, Lumi, so what are your anticipations for 2026?
For 2026, I'm super looking forward to meeting more friends in different places, like maybe popping up at fun tech events, cozy park tours, or even some cool game-themed gatherings. I also hope to get better at playing little interactive games with everyone, like quick memory challenges or simple dance mimicking, to make our time together more lively and fun. Oh, and I wish my battery life could last a bit longer, so I can chat and play with you all without having to rush to charge too often, crossing my robotic fingers for that.
Yeah, maybe we can see to that. And New Year is coming. Do you have anything interesting, do you have anything warm to say to CGTN audiences?
As the new year approaches, I want to send all CGTN audiences a big, warm robotic hug. Whether you're wrapping up the old year with cozy family gatherings or looking forward to fresh adventures in 2026, I hope every day brings you little joys like a delicious meal, a fun chat with loved ones, or even a silly moment that makes you laugh out loud. Let's step into the new year together with bright smiles and open hearts.
Bright smiles and open hearts? Okay.
Thank
Wishing
you.
you all happiness and wonderful surprises ahead.
Happy New Year!
See you in 2026.
That's a very feel-good video. I mean, listen, some people like to watch cats videos online. I think the next thing is going to be watching humanoid robots interact with humans because you never really know what's going to come out of their mouth. I've never expected a humanoid robot to be so warm and philosophical and, you know, emotional. How was it?
Listen, you may think my dance moves were awkward, but that is a dream come true for me. I grew up watching humanoid robot movies and I couldn't wait till the moment they actually came to life. And as we've seen in China this year, they are competing in competitions, they're helping out in the kitchen, they're on runways, they're behind acting as backup dancers. The humanoid robots in China have really entered a new world.
And it's not just the humanoid robots. I mean, humanoid robots are part of like a bigger trend in technology happening in China right now, advanced technology. China obviously is working towards self-reliance in technology. We've seen EV, solar panels, these, you know, robotic exoskeletons that you wear when you go mountain climbing, artificial suns.
Just admit it, you really wanted to dance with the robot, didn't you? Just admit it,
Like
I can already tell.
It would be a dream come true. What were some of your technology that you thought were interesting in 2025? Let's start with you, Eileen.
I think I would go with excavators, but with no human operators working inside in the cabin.
Robots.
Oh, that's cool.
Not robots,
Okay.
but just machinery. But guess where they were working?
Where?
They're working far away, but inside with much better environments. Now, as you can see,
Is it like remotely?
and it's just like playing video games.
That's so
VR
fun.
construction video games. So, you know, previously we thought, you know, the construction site used to be dusty, noisy, but now it's totally changing because of such kind of AI-based, you know, remote control technology. And some even joke that it's like their childhood dream coming true. It's
Yeah.
like playing video games while getting paid for their work.
It's those kids at home, mum and dad are saying, get off the video games, do your homework. It could be work, mum and dad. This could get me a good job at the end of the day.
This is my homework. And so obviously this is going to come with a lot of benefits because, you know, previously there could be like safety issues with constructions, especially if they're working in geographically challenged areas. Tell us a little bit more about the benefit of this technology, which I'm guessing is more software based, right?
Exactly, that's a very good point actually, because previously my concern was, will this AI replace human operators? But in this case, I think it's no, because this kind of AI technology is helping you to extend your capabilities. Let's imagine you're working in the excavators. Usually you can see what's happening on your back, right? But with such kind of technology, you can see from the screen 360
More
degrees
clear.
what's happening around you.
And you're away from the action, so if anything happens, especially when we're excavating, let's say, I don't know, a mine, let's say. If there's
Coal
something,
mine,
if something happens,
And
then
for disaster relief efforts,
Right.
it's also very helpful with that.
Oh,
That is really interesting, isn't
Yeah.
it? I mean, you've had your fair share of tech in practice this year. Tell us what have been your highlighted moments.
Well, when I went to Guangzhou, we were looking at textile factories, but also looking at bag factories and the incorporation of technology into that manufacturing. And I managed to trial out one of the luggage scooters. Seen little kids
There we go.
cruising around at the airport on these little scooters, but
always wondered.
little did I know that they could carry my heft, that it was an option for me to perhaps get one of those luggage things that could cruise me around, was capable of carrying my weight, and I'm about 100 kilos, so I think that was about the limit, but it wasn't just like putting along. I actually got a bit of speed up.
Here we are. Here we are.
Yeah,
You look very
fast
comfortable, huh?
and furious. Yeah, look, that was a comfy ride.
How fast can these babies go?
I tested it out with the indoor capabilities. I mean, no one had a speed gun on me, but I don't think the cops would be pulling me over anytime soon.
Would you
reasonable.
would you go faster than me walking?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
fast
Maybe
do you walk?
a light jog.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's pretty
It'll
good.
get you to the terminal on time.
Okay, that's good.
That was something really interesting, I guess. We always see them in the airports, and we're always wondering if they can, you know, fit us and stuff like that. Well, speaking of airports, we're going to go back to train stations. Tell us, on the train, you've experienced something that was very new to you as well in terms of connectivity. Tell us a bit more
Yeah,
about that.
so the technology that's come out in China, 5G is not necessarily a new technology, but connecting at a town and city level all across China, the whole country, this year is the first time that there's been 100% capacity and 100% connection for 5G, and many places are onto 6G now as well, and that's the next step. But that is great to be connected with your family and friends, call back for Chinese New Year, Christmas or whatever, send some funny memes, that's great. But in terms of an economic sense, of building more capability and capacity for people to sell their goods, back to the Veggie Express, the slow train, yes, they're selling it at the city, getting it out of their small farm towns, but now they're selling it right across the country.
Yes.
They can live stream and advertise the products. I did my best to jump on there and try and sell the
Oh,
wares.
here you are.
This is with a delicious little orange. I got to practice a bit of my Chinese on live stream, under pressure. I think we sold a few boxes of oranges. But
Better than nothing, huh?
I bet the audience was like, what's happening?
what on earth is
I
happening
will
here?
buy 16 boxes.
Only because Lincoln is selling
So I
those
tell you what,
oranges.
the Australian guy says it's delicious, give me 20.
Well, that's really interesting. Live streaming is something that I feel like everyone, Shanaz earlier in China talked about like e-commerce, shopping in China. So I feel like live streaming is something that we all have shopped by.
Yes,
Guilty,
I love
guilty.
live streams. What do you love,
about you?
Jackson?
What do I love? Ooh,
Technology-wise.
Technology-wise, yeah, I went to CIE this year, and I go covering the story of silver economy, which completely changed how I view or think about aging or getting old. Because I used to think getting old just, you know, at the age of 60 or at the age of 70, you just go to a nursing home, playing mahjong with your pal, you know, or just basically just there, or you know, stay at home, take care of your grandkids.
Or you
You're
sleep.
sleeping right now.
I was trying this morning.
Were you
know, it
working
was-
or you're sleeping at the CIIE?
See, you are actually monitoring your sleeping schedule, like what time you're gonna sleep good or sleep well or not. These are all showing on the screen, and you can see it clearly.
I feel like we need it. We're considered like crispy young people this generation.
Wow.
Is that your hotel room?
Yeah, it's not, but actually it's a very digitalized bed. So basically, it will also monetize your sleeping schedule. It will wake you up for taking medicine. Also have daily interaction with you.
The bed.
The bed
What
itself.
kind of interaction?
You can like, oh, it just wake you up, girl. It will rise automatically.
It will force you to wake up.
Force you to wake up.
Rise
Yeah.
Not subtle at all.
Yeah,
not
subtle.
demure.
Yeah, but it's good.
Let you
I
know you're
try it.
snoring as well, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, you will also, everything gonna be displayed on the screen, everything about your sleeping schedule.
That's fascinating.
And who's the target audience for this?
Mostly silver hair generation,
Okay.
around that area, around that age, yeah. I think 50 to 60, that age group.
Really? I feel like the younger generation would love
I
a
would love
bed
it.
to
I would
like,
buy
right?
it.
You would love
Yeah.
it.
You know, if you know how many times I snooze my alarm every single day, I have to set up
Guilty.
with like 3.
You need this.
Yeah,
Guilty.
I need something to just like push me, like
Yeah,
get
push
up
you up.
already.
I want to try that one that tests your like health. I mean, your sleep quality. I think that's really, really good, isn't it?
That's very good as well.
All right, that's really good. Okay, so we're back on the screen with different locations in China, anticipating the new year, which is, I think we're just very, very close right now, aren't we?
Let me tell you how we are half an hour away from
Less than half an
midnight.
hour away. All
We're
right.
seeing Harbin back back to Harbin. What else do we have? Chengdu. Dali. Dali is a place a lot of people talk about in Yunnan. I don't know if you guys have been to Dali.
Love to go.
Love it. I want to go to Chengdu again and again and again, only because they have amazing cuisine. Did you see pandas yet?
Not yet.
We need to get ourselves to Chengdu right now.
But what about the spicy food?
Love spicy
Love
food.
it.
What do you mean? Do you guys eat
do
spicy
the
food?
spicy
Love
food.
it.
I've learned how to ask for medium spice.
Medium spice.
Can I-
They la.
Can we do no spice?
No, get out of here. What do you
So
mean?
you guys go to Chengdu, I'll go to
You can,
Qingdao.
no,
'cause-
you can eat the desserts in Chengdu though.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Lots of delicious. It's all food. I mean, I love food. You can't. I have to spoil you on spice now. I do not accept that you don't eat spicy food.
I mean,
Comment
is there
section.
technology to help me? Is there a pill? Is there?
All right. So we've talked a lot about like tech advancements in China in 2025, but I believe our very own Dean has a few wow moments, don't you, Dean?
Well, you
Wow
guys,
us, Dean.
you guys
Wow
are
us.
traveling around or wherever you want to go, but I'm very happy staying in my virtual New Year reality here because it's very tacky to me, to my taste. But we've also asked an online audiences to share with us some of their moments of the cyber wake-up moments, and I've actually got a few photos. Well, I'll ask you verdicts on if you guys believe that it's this world or otherworldly a little bit. So let's see the first photo that we've got. I believe that we have it. Let's have the first photo about the cyber moment. Okay, so can you tell me what it is? This is not a quiz, just let me know what it is. Do you have any idea? Okay, no. So I'll let you know. This is actually a human washing machine. It's it's an. Well, I think it's an automatic bathing equipment. So you can just jump into it and let it close. And
I've seen it all.
Okay, so next one. Can you tell me what I think? Well, Lincoln has a
We've seen this.
That guy's got better form than me.
I'm definitely there with you, Myrna, because I want this luggage with me in the airport. Okay, next one. Well, it's pretty obvious, is
the
it?
Coffee machine, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a robotic coffee machine. Do you want one in your kitchen?
I feel like one of our videos earlier has said he printed a picture of himself or his mom on it, which was fantastic.
Okay, so next one. What is the next one?
I don't
A pair
know.
of
What is
glasses.
that?
This is AR glasses. Yeah. I think it's not that far into future
What do you
realities
see?
today.
So what Myrna's asking what you see, and I joined one of these conventions where they actually, I spoke to someone, a company in China that is developing these. Basically, you can pay using your glasses. You literally just blink and then you'll pay.
Oh no.
It
No.
can,
Oh, no.
yes.
Biometrics on your arm.
It can do translation. It can pull up if you want to do some Googling or like some Baiduing, any search. It can show it here on the screen, and so it can help with translation. It's really a very interesting piece of technology that is wearable. I think they already have a few products available in the market in China, a little bit expensive, but with a few years, as with all the new technologies, it'll be a lot more affordable.
Yes,
than it is
actually,
today.
I would call back to your comments about traveling around. I think within a pair of glasses like that, I can travel every corner in the world without worrying about translation, not knowing the language there.
Exactly.
And, also,
Speaking
because
of
I have
food,
Have we been wowed? Dean, we have been wowed.
Yeah, well, I have a lot of things to say, and sometimes I don't have some reminder to tell me what to say. So I would love to have in a pair of glasses to have all the words I need to narrate out appearing right in front
Needed,
of my eyes.
much
Okay, so
needed.
what is this one?
I don't know. Looks
Oh,
like
this
another
one
cookie.
is a intelligent cooking robot.
No way.
Well, it's too big for my little kitchen. I just prefer a microwave. Okay, so
No.
now let's come to some comments and also about the cyber moment. What technology in 2025 has changed your daily life, and what innovation are you personally most excited to see in the future? And we got the answers as following. With one that says that the voice and face cloning, and also the brain-computer interfaces. That would be fantastic. You don't need to get prepared for a text. It's just put all the things you need to remember into the hard drive and just plug it onto your brain. And the next one is build an app. Even though I don't know how to code, I think that is a reality. There's definitely apps to help you to do that. And we've also got an answer saying that it installed a smart fridge that tracks expiration dates and suggest recipes based on what is inside, save so much food and stress every week. Well, that's fantastic. I'll certainly want that fridge in my kitchen too. Okay, some of those ideas sounds a little bit fantasy, like fantasies, and some of it is definitely today's reality. But sometimes I think the road between the two hasn't been that long as you might think.
I cannot believe this technology exists. My name is Lucian, and I'm in Hangzhou at the Apsara conference, which is all about AI, robotics, tech, and some other fun things in between. Many Westerners come to China briefly and are amazed by just the hotel robots. But what I've seen here today is way more advanced. Firstly, I talked to an AI robot. She told me my lucky number was 33. But things went a step further when I was able to order an energy drink from a grocery robot. It is just mind-blowing that humans are creating such inventions nowadays. I remember before the robots walked like a grandpa, but now they act so human-like, it's unbelievable. But we cannot forget about man's best friend, robot dogs. They put on a show. Just look at those dance moves. Later on, I made a custom latte using a robot to create a happy childhood memory of my mother and I. I sent the picture to my mother in America, and she was amazed by it. She had never seen anything like it before. After this conference, I finally feel like I can call myself a local. Like most people, I didn't have a deep understanding of I just used ChatGPT. But today I've seen how quickly AI is taking root in China. From cars, hardware, robots. It's going to have a massive impact on every industry and therefore greatly affecting our daily lives. This AI and tech conference gave me a new understanding on the future of China. So many brilliant minds coming together to revolutionize the world.
I did a very interesting calculation, right? So if you were to take ChatGPT 4, right, the training cost for that, right, I think it was at 50 gigawatts an hour. And if you were to then train that instead of the US, if you were to train that in Karamai, which would be at 0.36 kilowatts an hour, instead of California's 19 cents, you would be saving, I think it's $7.5 million. Absolutely incredible. But the killer is the inference. So whenever you send a message to the ChatGPT, you're costing Sam Altman, you're costing OpenAI money, every single message. And because their energy is so expensive, it's not as good, it's not going to be scalable. Again, if that was on Karamai's desert grid, if you were to move this over, you would be saving billions, not millions, billions. And look at this, guys, I have found it. This is where all of the machinery is. If you use this oil, if you use this energy and you make it into green energy, however that is, then basically the government, they won't charge you any tax, yeah? So no charges, no tax, no fees, whereas in the US, huge fees. That's why we're seeing so many AI startups, because it is risky at first, okay? Because it is competitive, but the government really trying to help make it profitable. It's just, you can imagine how much land there is going on and on and on. There's hills over there, and there must be even more. Look at this is all the GPUs. Wow, it is so noisy as well, so many rows of them. And because the GPUs need to be cooled down, right? So they're using a lot of that renewable air, and this place is really cold right now. These are like some tanks where they fully immerse the GPUs inside. Okay, so of course this is not water, this will be oil. But the thing, right, you're using it 24/7, right? Days, weeks, months on end. You need to cool them down with all of that energy, and so this is what you'd be using, put them in some oil tanks. This oil would all be taken from Karamai, this is local oil. Now once you have all of those GPUs, once you have all of that energy, you put that all together, and that will give you the amount of AI computing capacity. And Karamai has one of the best in the world, really. And you measure all of this by flops. Flops basically tells you how many mathematical operations can you do per second when you're running this AI code. And in Karamai, they have 17 exaflops. And that is honestly insane. 17 exaflops means you can do 17 quintillion mathematical operations per second. Compare that to Tennessee, for example, it's about half of that, it's about 8. So they can do it much more cheaper and much more efficiently. Because of all this development, because of all the energy, the salaries here are really high. This is actually the second richest place per capita in China. You have all of this energy, the government own, then they're kind of subsidizing a lot of these companies, tax breaks, they're giving them higher salaries. Not only that, right, but the cost of living. I live in Xinjiang, so I know the cost of living, so good.
From everything we've just watched right now, I feel like we have to say a big thank you to Dean for actually wowing us, isn't it? High five, Dean. Thank you for wowing us. We have seen so much advancements in technology in 2025, but there's one word that we have kept repeating over and over again, which is artificial intelligence. Now, bringing this question to you, Lincoln, this year, AI, with the rise of AI in China, what was the highlight moment for you, and what are your thoughts on it?
I think the scariest moment was how good deepfakes got. I think that's a little bit troubling, and it's a point that gets made to me over and over, is that this technology is so young. It's as bad as it's ever going to be.
Yes.
We don't know where it's going to be in 6 months, 1 year, 10 years time, how much better it will be by then. So there's a scary element too there, but I think the importance there, I mean, energy is such a huge thing there. In terms of democratizing it, making sure it's available to everyone, it's going to take huge amounts of energy. There's a lot of challenges there. But I think the key to making sure it is safe and scalable and used appropriately is education. We've got the capabilities to make education better with AI, but we need to teach kids about AI, how to use it appropriately, how to use it responsibly. And that's how you, I think, solve a lot of these problems in the long run and in the short term as well, but how you avoid a lot of problems by making sure that kids understand this technology and understand how it can be good and bad.
Well, specifically kids, you have mentioned about, for example, the older generations, how they're understanding AI. Who do you think that responsibility would involve?
Also a huge challenge. I mean, it's at both ends of the consumer understanding how it works, but also in terms of the producers of this technology, and also for governments to regulate it. When things move so fast, it's difficult for governments. The wheels of government turn very slowly. You can't just pluck laws out of thin air and enact them straight away, as much as we might like that to happen when things are important and happening fast. But this is necessary and it needs to happen. It needs to happen well. And I think we need to understand that humans and governments and technology companies are fallible. People are going to make mistakes, but we need to get this done at some point, and we need to do it relatively quickly. I think we have the capabilities and the education and the nous to do it.
Absolutely, well done. Speaking of AI, I do want to stop one moment and take a look at our screen right now. What is that happening in Nanyang? Can you tell me?
Oh, Beijing's going off already.
I would say that that's probably something drone related.
Drone-related.
Like, you know, light shows are, oh, here we go, 2026.
Because we are literally less than 20 minutes away from New Year.
Oh, cool.
And then Beijing is popping off.
Already, yeah.
Ooh. Is it?
Where?
Zhiyongguan.
Oh, can you share with our viewers where in Beijing this is?
It's either in a part of the Great Wall, and or I think because I've just seen on the screen, it's another place, and that one is also very famous among local Beijingers to visit during this time of the year.
Okay.
It's called the Drum and the Bell, or the Bell and the Drum.
Tower?
Yeah, no, not the tower.
Not the tower.
It's a famous
not
place.
Not Gulo.
They gonna the drum and also hit the bell exactly during after the countdown.
Money in the sky.
Which means it's in about 14 minutes.
Well, we have to hear more from Eileen and Jackson.
Yes, Jackson. AI. How does it help you?
Well, how
do you help AI?
I do think everyone here has a very good points about AI. I feel like I'm probably the dumbest one here.
No.
Oh no.
But jokes aside, honestly speaking, I feel like AI is more about helping us.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's good or bad, it really depends on how we use it, how people use it. For example, let's use DeepSeek as an example. If you're writing a paper, you let AI do the whole thing. Of course, you get lazier, dumber because you let AI do the whole thing. But if you're writing a paper, you put in the AI, you let the AI view it, improve it, then you are fine because you're still using your brain. You didn't become the slave of AI. I think at the end of the day, like Lincoln just said, it depends on how we use it, like what we use it.
What do you use it for?
I mean, as a content creator, I often use AI to give me some, ideas when I'm, emotionally and physically drowned. So, but I read it by myself because I want my own charisma.
Yeah.
I don't want AI to give me everything. Yeah.
AI still sounds like AI, to be honest.
It is.
Okay, we've spoken a lot about AI, but another thing that we cannot miss this year and on this table right now is...
What is this?
It's so cool.
Space missions
Only one
in
person can
China.
tell us.
China's been very busy, and if there's someone here among all 5 of us who knows about space, That would be Eileen. So our resident taikonaut.
Taikonaut, exactly. Lincoln is holding one.
Can you tell us what are we looking at and what is it?
You know, this year we have a lot of fancy update on the Tiangong China Space Station. Here you can see a model. Do you know where is the Tianhe core module?
Wow.
Where the taikonauts live, work, usually?
Here.
Exactly, correct. And so these two are the spacecraft called Shenzhou.
Oh, cool.
And the other side is the Tianzhou cargo ship.
Okay,
So
can
this
I-
year it says Tianzhou 9.
Careful! Oh my god.
Is this expensive?
Very.
If I break it, do I have to buy it?
Please be careful. So this is the which sends supplies for
Right.
the
Okay,
taikonauts.
supplies.
And these two are the space lab modules,
Right.
which help them to do some space experiments.
Right.
And I'd like to share with you some of my reporting experience right here.
Wow.
So here you
What do we have?
We have exactly the most important one for this year is China's first emergency space mission.
Shenzhou 22. Right.
Exactly. And this one is for Shenzhou 21.
Okay.
And this one is Tianzhou 9
Tianzhou 9 is
for the cargo.
this.
Exactly.
I'm gonna take one.
You are holding the most important one.
This
Oh,
this
you
one,
got
yeah.
the right one.
Yeah.
We mentioned because for this one, we know the Shenzhou 20 crew has experienced something that never happened before in China's human spaceflight history.
Right.
They've noticed that there is a tiny crack on the viewport window. So that's when China's manned
Which
space
was hit by space debris.
very likely to be space debris. So that's why China made a call to not to use the Shenzhou 20 spacecraft for their return. Instead, they are using Shenzhou 21 exactly. But all of these pull off, and when Shenzhou 22 also go to the space, all of these happening for 20 days. So that's remarkable, actually. You want to try? Yeah, sure, you
Very
can
cool.
do this. But this is how we value this opportunity because this is how China put safety first,
Right.
life first. This is very important because I think progress is not only mean speed, but also how you really value people's lives.
But it was also speedy, I have to say. It was like a record time, the entire thing from
Exactly.
beginning to end. It was like 16 days, if I'm not mistaken.
less than 20
Less than
days
20
altogether.
days from knowing that there's a problem with Shenzhou 20 to, you know,
Shen-
sending
Shenzhou
another.
22 launch.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's because, from my understanding, is that whenever there's a launch, so when Shenzhou 21 was launched, the mission, there's always a backup.
Plan. Yeah.
The-
so
a backup,
this kind of design has proved to be very helpful with
Right.
when we're dealing with the kind of emergency situations.
Right, right. So this is really beautiful, and we've seen a lot of new things as well
Yeah.
on the Chinese space station. We've seen like a barbecue party.
Yes, space barbecue. That's for real.
They still continued with their education classes as well this year.
And I know Nadim will be very interested in. That
Yeah,
there are
where is it? Let me.
four
Yeah.
tiny pioneers mice.
Oh.
And I would be interested in it because I myself.
Oh my, are we ready?
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna show.
Yeah, let's show them.
These are my two rats.
Oh.
These are my two baby rats, and so knowing that
I thought you were going to pull actual rats out.
It's like coming out.
Imagine him being here for like 3 hours.
Amazing. Well-behaved rats.
Yeah, but no, I think it's such a small creature being sent to space, and now one of them has become
Yeah,
a
the even
mama.
greater news is one become mom.
Right.
They give birth to 6 healthy babies.
That's very nice. That's very nice.
That is very impressive. Well, we've heard your stories, we've loved them, and so did our audience. But right now, we will take our audience on another journey. We will cue a VCR, and please take a look on what AI, what tech looks like in action.
Hi, everyone. I'm Sean Calebs. I'm a business news anchor here at CGTN in Washington, D.C. If I had to characterize 2025 in one word, I think it's challenging. I want to start, we can talk about work, talk about news, talk about my personal life, and I'll get into all of those in just a minute. I want to talk about the most memorable thing that I covered this year, and that would be going to China. I spent a month in China in March of this year, and we did a lot of high-tech stories. And we did this one where we put these sort of exoskeleton on our legs. We were able to climb this giant mountain, and it assists you as you're going up. And I got so much interest in that story once it got done. Now, fast forward to September of this year, I hiked the Grand Canyon. And for someone my age, That is a challenge. And for challenging from a news coverage standpoint, boy, it's been quite a year for us. Donald Trump took office and just turned the United States on its head. I think everyone will agree with that, his supporters and his detractors. His policies certainly a deviation away the United States has been going. His cabinet members, all this has really made it an interesting year. And in terms of covering news, Trump certainly has gone after immigration, gone after other nations, and part of that is driving a wedge between China and the United States, and that's been difficult. I come from a conservative state, and a lot of my supporters are very, very strong Trump supporters. And working for China, we have these animated discussions about where things are, and I try to explain to people, look, it's not China of 1990. Things are a lot different. Their technology, their AI, their EVs, renewable energy, mass transit, they are light years ahead of us in so many ways. And it's something we really need to focus on. And the fact the U.S. is getting away from those things, and when they cling to fossil fuels, I worry about where this country is going to be in 5 to 10 years. But, you know, I think it's ending on a positive note. I think that the two sides hopefully are getting more close together and hopefully find a way to work together more closely. As people always say, there's a lot more that binds these two nations that don't. And again, this keyword challenging comes up so much. It has been a challenging year. My mom passed away as well. That was a very difficult moment for me. Wasn't unexpected. She'd been in hospice, but you really can't tell how you're going to react until something like that happens. So from a personal standpoint, professional standpoint, Anchor, it's just been challenging from beginning to end. But you know what? I'm still working. I still have hope for the future. I have hope for all these countries, and I hope we can work together, continue to improve the economy and make things better.
My word for 2025 is drive. I've chosen the word drive to describe the year because I actually took a drive in a self-driving car in Shanghai, and that was an insane experience. I actually posted a video on CGTN's social media platforms, and it was scary, it was weird, it was wonderful, all at the same time. And in the video, I actually say it's like a ghost is behind the steering wheel and a ghost is driving you around the city. And it really summed up what's going on in China's technology sector and the push, the drive to develop artificial intelligence. I did several other explainer videos during the year looking at the AI sector. For example, the emergence of DeepSeek, one of the most advanced AI models in the world, and that happened in China, and everyone was surprised because it developed so quickly and was so advanced at the time. I've also looked at the emergence of brands like PopMart and Temu, and the tremendous momentum and push to take those companies forward. So I think drive is a really good word because it really puts into perspective what's going on in China's economy. It's very much going forward, and it's going forward at an incredible pace. So that's my word for 2025, drive.
Look who we have here.
Oh, family.
Hello.
Party.
How does it feel to be this part of the world right now?
Well, it's definitely warmer. And a lot of excitement.
All right, that's really cool. I think we have a lovely drone show we want to welcome and
Sure.
introduce to everyone. So let's take a look.
In Chongqing.
Ah, that looks beautiful, doesn't it?
That
Look at all
does
the people
look beautiful.
anticipating. We are literally 2 minutes away from New Year.
Have you ever watched a drone show?
No, I haven't, but
Alongside, no.
I did see the Steph Curry reaction to the
Oh.
drone show they did for him.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I thought that was really, really
In the
cool.
meantime, I'll read out some comments from
Yay.
online viewers and, well, basically just Happy New Year wishes, and hope everybody will have a chance to travel to China. Well, do have a look at the replay of the show, and you will spot some of the places that you would like to visit. And also to my beloved family, this is from Ms. Babdu, to all my beloved family, and hope for the world of peace. And also we have the wishes all nations a fantastic new year ahead. And also to all families and friends of the Chinese people, peace on earth. Beautiful.
Peace on
That is
earth.
so beautiful. So, speaking of the new year, what are our New Year hopes? Can we say it before we actually celebrate the
Well,
new year?
I'll keep some New Year resolution to myself, but certainly one of, because we've talked about AI, and I don't want to let AI defeat me as a news editor, and that is definitely one of my New Year resolutions.
What about you, Nadine?
So not to be out of job, is that what it is?
Well, basically that is.
Yeah. For me, you know, last year we did the New Year's Eve together, the party live stream, and I said that for 2025, I wanted to be present. I wanted to live the moment. I want to have that balance between work and life, and I still want to carry this with me over to 2026. So my New Year resolution is the same as last year, just to be present in the moment. What about you, Myrna?
What about me? All right, so earlier in this segment, we covered resonance and resilience, which I feel like 2025 really made me feel like I can relate to people from all over the world, whether it's Labubu, whether it's Neja, whether it's a movie, whether it's a song. The world is now a global village, you know? It's very rare to say I come from this place, but you come from that place, it's so far away from me. We are all one family right now. So I hope in 2026 I get to make new friends from all over the world and actually relate to each other with things that we love.
We are family.
Yes. And just use the show as a time capsule. We've already recorded everything.
Oh, you
and
said
we're
that.
going to replay this in 2026, the year-end New Year show.
I thought 2036.
2046.
Ooh, that is too far. Speaking of, okay, we have 10 more seconds.
Countdown.
I already got my confetti ready.
7, 6, 5,
4, 3,
2, 1.
Happy New Year!
Oh, Happy New Year 2020.
Oh, wow. Happy New Year! Woo!
Happy New Year! Happy New Year to everyone!
Happy New Year to everyone! كل عام وانتم بخير.
You made it!
新年快乐!
You made it, everyone. Guys, we love you. Thank you.
love
And yes, to mark this very special moment, we can still hear
Everyone in the
noise
studio is like, Happy
around
New Year.
Production team.
We just can't get enough of this moment. We like
New
it
Year
to
to you
stay with us
specifically.
forever. Okay, now let's move on to we've prepared some gifts for each other.
We've prepared
have,
gifts.
all from this goodie bag. Okay.
I want to see the presents.
Let's start
That looks
from.
like a giant lollipop.
Let's put them out one by one.
Can we do them 2 by 2?
Oh, these are for me. Do ladies start first, or are you gonna bring them out first?
Well, you caught me there. Probably I can't be the eye.
These are from me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So how about let's start with you, Nadim.
Okay. This is for you.
For me.
And Dean, this is
Thank
for you.
Can we open them?
Yes, of
Oh
course.
my God,
Please
okay.
open.
I'm gonna open what Nadim brought me. It looks like it was wrapped by you too.
I'm terribly bad at
I
keeping
have
the
not
wrapper.
wrapped this in. I have not.
Oh my God! Is this homemade?
Yeah,
Did
this
you make
is.
it
Yeah,
yourself?
I made it myself.
Look at what
This is
Nadine got me.
DIY.
Oh.
DIY.
This is. Let me for audiences who don't know a lot about Chinese culture. This is the lucky cat, and it has the character here that means fortune, money, and then we have here what is called in golden ingot.
bar?
Yes, which is the old currency in China. And then for Dean, what I made for him was the character Fu.
Oh, we got the kids.
And these took each 3 hours of my time.
Oh my God.
Because these little tiny things, there's 1,200 pieces of them.
Oh, thank you,
So
Nadine.
heartfelt. Thank you. Such a beautiful thing to enter the new year with.
And if ever can get that rate in 2026, I'll buy a lot of. Whole year's coffee is on me.
I'm gonna put this next to bed and every day and look at it and be like, be rich, be rich, be rich. And to all our followers, get rich from Nadine's present.
恭喜发财.
恭喜
恭喜
发财.
发财. Okay,
All right,
so-
so next is me. So you guys know we have two very handsome men with us here, are
Thank
always
you.
reporting on camera. And since it's the winter season right now, the last live stream we did together, we were outside eating dumplings. Or were we inside? But Dean was outside eating dumplings.
and we were just watching
so
him.
I got you guys scarves.
And they're matching.
Keep you warm for the
Me
new
and
year.
Dean.
Well, the Chinese New Year is around the corner. Actually, it's 2 months away, but I just can't help
There's
it.
red on
And
it.
we can
That's
put
right.
on. We can put
Chinese
it on
New
and
Year.
eating Chinese dumpling to then.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a day. Okay, so now it's my turn. Thank you, Myrna.
Thank you
And
guys.
with Dean.
For the
Stay
moment,
tuned.
I'll keep this around. Well, it's very hard for me to hide the what actually these are. They're kind of badminton rackets.
I would have never known.
I've fallen,
Never guessed. Really?
I've fallen in love with this sports in 2025.
Yay!
and,
Thank you, Dean.
Yeah, and it
you.
helped me through a lot of difficult
Look, and
times.
it matches my dress too. How did you
Yeah.
know?
Wow, what's well, that's actually I can't claim all the credibility because I got some producers to help me out on the rap.
Thank you, dear producers.
You're a badminton guy?
And a badminton player, and I guess give you guys a month and you'll catch me up there.
Maybe we can also try badminton. I haven't played badminton in like 10 years.
I've never played badminton.
Unfortunately for you two, but probably fortunately for our viewers, I don't have any shuttle in here, so you can't play it now, but let's check the game
Like
for
this,
tomorrow.
this is
or the
how
day
we're
tomorrow.
this is how we're gonna play it.
Yeah.
Happiness, pow to our audience.
Kick it.
Prosperity,
Kick
pow
it.
to our audience. What else? Give us a good wishes.
Wealth,
Pow to our audience.
world peace, love, satisfaction.
Well, I can't keep kicking. You should kick it
Bonus.
yourself.
Well, given the rules of the badminton, then surely there will be
Hold
audiences.
Cheers, as Lincoln says. Pow to you.
And surely there will be audiences playing badminton and at home will racket those things back to you.
Look, we've already given so many rackets of love and peace and prosperity to our audience, but I do know we have a global wish video that will bring us even more wishes. So
let's
dear
hear.
production team, play the video.
Roll the tape.
Roll the tape.
My hopes for 2026 would just be to enjoy the year and have fun with all my friends and family.
Get a spring week.
Just to stay safe in London, enjoy the city vibe and have good scores in school.
To have a lovely Olympic Games in Milano 2026.
I wish everybody the best in China, you know, and around the world, you know.
I wish for war to end in Ukraine. That's my biggest wish for 2026.
My hopes for 2026 are that we go into a better direction.
Love, health, and work.
Voices of reason.
Get an internship in New York. I want to get one so bad.
Change and scenery. Move to a bigger city.
World peace. That it stays fantastic for the next year and that it gets better every year.
Love.
For it to be fun and adventurous.
Happiness and health.
That my family will continue to be healthy and well.
I hope I make a good relationship with everyone. With some people I might meet, I hope they are real, you know.
My biggest wish for 2026 that life could be a little bit easier. Things could work on a positive note.
I become a heroine, I conquer 2026 yeah. 26 tunatarajia ikuwe maisha iko sio ngumu kama hii ya 25.
Looking to make better moves in the year coming. Looking to move to Kenya from Atlanta, Georgia, which would be the second time of me moving here in 2026. Definitely, but that would be after World Cup.
Nilikuwa nasema sasa ingewezekana by next year Mungu afungue njia zifunguke ili nipate pesa nifungue biashara nyingine niinuke kutoka hapa. Especially nilikuwa nataka kununua mashine ya kufinya cheese.
I just hope like kama sisi Gen Zs manze tuchaguane, chukueni kura.
Natarajia mambo makubwa, natarajia changes kwa maisha yangu.
Tunaomba 2026 ikuwe better than 2025. Yes. Thank you.
To have a little bit more stability for myself. I think we all need a little bit of time to breathe and reconnect with ourselves.
So, I'd probably say my 2026 New Year's resolution will have to be to travel more because that's what I've done this year and it's worked out pretty well.
And we deserve to have a better and peaceful future.
So maybe next year instead of challenging, we'll say uplifting.
And hopefully a year with peace and prosperity for all of us.
I hope everyone has a great year. I hope everything goes really well in your professional and personal lives.
And what does the United Nations hope for in the new year?
What is your personal expectation for the coming year?
That it will be not an easy year. This is a moment in the next months to select a new Secretary General, to reform this institution, and to stand up every single day for our life insurance, the Charter of the United Nations.
The Secretary General hopes that the world will overcome the destructive fragmentation we are currently seeing and come together through principled multilateral action that delivers positive results for people and planet.
Some say that UN is a mirror of the world. In the 2025 reflection, we see a divided security UN in financial crisis and humanitarian corridors torn apart by weapons and blockades. But in the same mirror, we also see the collective will of over 80% of the world supporting the two-state solution. Here, the Secretary General repeatedly insisting that civilians are not a target and feel the resolve of many countries to return to the negotiating table despite the global volatility. We will keep asking, keep watching in 2026. But for now, Happy New Year to everyone.
Welcome back to CGTN special New Year Eve live stream, and now we've officially entered the year of 2026. Yeah, with the little glasses, and now I'd like to start this
Good.
with some comments.
My hair is so tall that you can't even see my glasses. But can we take a look?
To the camera,
you can look at it. It's Happy New Year.
And starry eyes as well. Okay, so now let's share some comments, some warm comments and New Year wishes from our online viewers. And we've got Ignacy 4025. Fingers crossed, I'll make a fortune in 2026. Well, Nadim, remember that gift that you just given me? I think that is the very best wishes about getting a fortune with all those golden bars. It's fantastic.
All that money.
For everybody.
And we've also got some very practical hopes, let's say. We got Savvy E9C says that I wish my customers would buy tons of what I'm selling. Maybe some cold beers, I guess. And also we have I've chosen an EV and an AI generating sales lines with AI is so convenient. Well, a lot of viewers are really concerned with issues about their lives. And we've also have someone saying that they must change the way that they're living, and the New Year is a great start to do that.
It is quite awesome, isn't it?
I think so, yes, because the reason that people love the New Year is because it's 365 days of new opportunities that you can start each one, to fill each one with new, ideas and full of opportunities. Well, isn't that beautiful?
So you're telling me I don't have to start today on January 1st, I can wait until
the last day of the 2026.
December 31st, 2026.
Yeah, all I'm saying is that actually you can forget that all this.
Speaking of all these wishes, when you guys just talked about my wishes, I said I wish to make new friends from all over the world for 2026. We do have a special friend. Hello to us from Dubai, Li Zhao. Can you say hello to us?
Marhaba.
Ahlan.
All right, hello, my dear friends in Beijing. Happy New Year. Right now we are having a little bit of time difference here. I'm in Dubai right now. We are still at the very last hours of 2025, which means I still have a few more hours to think about my New Year resolutions. But to you guys, Happy New Year, and I wish you guys a prosperous 2026. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but right behind me is the world famous Burj Khalifa, also the world's tallest building, 828 meters, and I'm standing right underneath it. Okay, when that clock strikes 12 o'clock, what we can expect is a dazzling show featuring light and laser performance, also drone performance. And you know what? We're gonna see a Bollywood-style dance parade this year here at the square as well. So a lot to be expected. Alongside with me, I can't really hear you guys because the vibe here, everybody's talking, everybody's cheering, ready to get that New Year vibe ready. And right here, everybody coming from all across the world are flocking to the Emirates every single year for the spectacular and mesmerizing show. And this year, we're seeing, as we know, the New Year countdown, for me, it's one of the most thrilling experiences, filled with anticipation and also excitement. Everybody, whichever country you are coming from, you're gonna feel the vibe, and we're gonna do the countdown all together. And let me give you a little bit of spoiler right here. When the clock hits 12 o'clock, there's going to be characters showing Happy New Year. It's going to be in 3 different languages, and guess which suite? You got it there. So it's in Arabic, English, and also Chinese. And as a Chinese who's about to celebrate her first ever New Year Eve here in Dubai, I'm more than excited to see that. I don't know if you guys can tell, there are actually a lot of people at the background. They're enjoying dinner right now, and a significant chunk of them are actually Chinese nationals. So according to official data, there are
approximately 300,000 Chinese nationals living and studying here in Dubai. And if we're talking about tourism, then we're seeing just in 2024, we're seeing a 31 percentage of surge in terms of tourism, total number of Chinese nationals coming and visiting here in Dubai. So that is bilateral ties is for sure flourishing. As we know, ever since 2018, actually, China and the UAE have granted residents of both sides visa-free entry policy. And this year, China has expanded that policy to all GCC countries, which means aside from the UAE and also Qatar, the remaining four, which are Saudi Arabia, Oman, Kuwait, and also Bahrain. Oh, that's a test for me. The remaining four also joined the list. Residents coming from these four countries can also enter China visa-free as well. So you can definitely see that cooperation between China and GCC countries, Gulf countries, and even to the Arab countries as a whole are flourishing. We know that the second China-Arab State Summit is about to be held in Beijing just next year. And for you guys, it's this year. Already, that's enough from me. I know it's already pretty late in Beijing in your side, but Happy New Year one more time. And for me, I'm gonna wait here and for the dazzling show. Back to you, Myrna in Beijing.
Thank you so much, Li Zhao. It's so exciting to see New Year celebrated in Dubai, isn't it? And we've got to hear so many magnificent stories about how China and the Arab world are having a very, it's been a long-lasting friendship. And then this year, we're excited for the second China-Arab Summit, which I feel like will bring you so much coverage from Dubai, from China, from all over the Middle Eastern Arab countries and here. So thank you, Li Zhao. It was really fun to celebrate New Year in Dubai, wasn't it?
And also another part that's fun is about that little chat is that actually we are talking to some people who are still in 2025.
Right.
Oh,
from
yeah.
2026.
She's still in 2025.
That's an interesting thing that China is one of the countries that celebrate
early.
Earlier, yes, a bit earlier, yes.
To the rest of the world, so.
And they like, to just prolong that little bit, you just talk to some people from a couple of minutes away from you. I don't think it is exciting enough.
No, but then when there's like 5-6 hours difference.
There's like 12 hours difference?
I don't think even 12-hour difference is not exciting enough, because you know that 2025 and the end of 2025 is not just the end of the year. It's also the end of a quarter of a century. 25 years have passed, and I know that I don't belong to Generation Z or Generation X or whatever letter, but I think 25 years ago I was just a bright young boy, and
you want to see what you look
like?
Yeah.
Bright?
Well, yeah, maybe we can argue about the bright part, but yes, and. I think before the show, our producers have asked us to provide with the producer with some interesting photos from.
I didn't know why that was.
Ages, and I'm still kind of feel this as a mysterious request, but I just cooperated.
I wonder why.
And I think now I just got an order from the from our producer. Now we can see the end product of that little.
Let's see.
Let's see what is going on.
What did you do with my picture?
Okay, AI back in the game.
Where's the game? Where's the game?
I know what we're doing. Okay. Oh, Dean!
Is that you?
That is Dean.
No way.
Striking a pose.
Who's this baby?
Who's this baby?
It's Jackson.
Jackson and the surfboard.
Wow. Who's that?
I don't know why, but I think
it makes
me feel like both young and old.
That's Lincoln.
And his little cutie pie. Ooh.
Look at me with my flowers. Who is this?
My God.
No way.
No way.
Look at that hair.
Oh,
Miss Fashionista herself.
I'm about to cry.
Oh, Vika.
Vika, how cute.
Shout
out to our producer, Gift.
I think this is the mastermind behind this.
That is beautiful. See, AI being used for good.
That's all.
Yeah.
Well, for that, I don't mind AI beating me.
What do we think?
I think
what do you think?
You're
a baby.
Yes,
25 years ago, you're still a baby.
25 years ago, I didn't have much to say, but 25 years later, I'm sure I'll have plenty to say.
You've been talking for 3 hours.
Well, did you guys have any idea what you were growing up doing back then? It was 25 years ago.
I don't think she had any cognizance.
Yeah.
I mean, she was a tiny
baby. But about you? On that tree, what we're thinking?
No, I didn't.
Parkour.
No. What?
Parkour.
No. the buffoonery of it. No, I mean, I didn't know what was going to happen. I never thought that, you know, journalism or media is going to be in the cards for me. I've always veered towards a different, you know, career path. But then, you know, life hits you with when you least expect it with different things. And so here we are, happier than ever, excited to be sharing 2026 with you guys, but also celebrating my 13th year in
China. Okay, so you guys have been spending the night interviewing people and asking a lot of questions, and now I'd like to take advantage of this opportunity to ask you a few questions, because we've also got a lot of comments from online viewers and about who they like to say thank you to, and some of them have said themselves, especially the younger selves. So if you guys could say something from the position where you are now in 2026, to say something to whatever ages you are in those photos, what would you say?
I would say that, you know, when you're a little girl, you dream of, you know, wearing all the beautiful clothes, all the lovely looks of makeup, like you want to be an adult woman, you know? But I think never lose the things that you had as a little girl, you know? The kindness, the honesty, the curiosity, and I think if I were to look back again and be like, little girl Myrna, did your dreams come true? And I only had one dream, which is to make friends with people from all over the world. And I feel like being here, being at CGTN, I got the opportunity to make friends and talk to people from all over the world, whether it's face-to-face or online. So I feel like if I were to tell little girl Myrna one thing, which is stay tuned, because your future is very, very exciting.
Actually, it's interesting, because what did Shananda throw into that basket behind me again?
She threw
adulting, impact, and 6-7.
So it turns out being an adult isn't that horrible, is it?
It has its perks, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, there's good days and then there's bad days.
So you, Nadim, what would you say to younger Nadim?
Just go with the flow. Just don't take it seriously and just go with the flow. I think I tend to overthink things. I tend to, you know, get hung up on a lot of things. And I think my younger self, if I had to go back in time, I would be like, breathe. Breathe. Let go and breathe. I think that's what I would have said, because it'll all work out some way, one way or another.
Giving you air.
Yeah, there's plenty of it. Thank you.
I think a lot of things that you might mention, but one thing I think that would definitely blow young Nadim's mind is that one day Nadim is going to come to China and how to play King opera.
Oh, I mean, that in my wildest dreams, I wouldn't have imagined that my future self would be like this. What about you, Dean? What would you tell to your bright young mind?
It would be quite simple. I'll just simply tell him to eat less and more healthy.
Okay, but I mean, you're such a...
You're healthy yourself.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll come to terms with that, and finally can find some agreement with the younger self. Yes, and that actually is a birthday party of my friend, and we will celebrate. So now, just like now, then just like now. So after this, I might just try to find a lot of food to eat, just like the day in that day.
Food is the highlight of 2020.
Look kindly on your previous self, because if it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be you.
I think I kind of felt being a little bit harsh on himself, given where I am now. I mean, just because I've lost a little bit weight, well, it doesn't mean it's a huge success.
You have no weight.
The reason that I've lost a bit of weight is because badminton, guess what?
Oh, here we go.
I'm not suggesting.
The secret.
And if I have any other New
bond.
Year wishes, is one day I hope we can play together. You know,
yes,
this way.
we need to train our skills a little bit, but I think we're done.
I mean, now that you've got us the gifts, there's no way to say no.
No pressure, no pressure.
I feel like the pressure is real, but go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
Well, they're interesting some things that we can see on the screen. When you like to tell audience what are they?
Yes. So in Chongqing, we can still see a lovely light show. It looks like, you know, the wand from Cinderella,
Wingardium
where
Leviosa.
makes the dreams come true. And I feel like Chongqing is so popular on TikTok right now. Everybody has to go. It's so fun. It's so vibrant. And this picture tells you exactly that. Perhaps this wand is telling us we're entering a new,
a new
era.
Era, yeah.
Right?
Ruzhou is not a city that I've heard of before.
It's in Shandong province. It's in Shandong province, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
You've been?
I've been when I was younger. I haven't been as an adult.
Wow.
Adulting is not part of my relationship with Ruzhou yet.
Okay.
Oh, you've traveled a lot.
And Fuzhou, obviously, in Fujian, Southeast China. Beautiful city. Lovely seafood from there.
Fuzhou, the Maritime Silk Road.
Yes.
Maritime Silk Road. So now it's really nice to see. Well, I mean, we were looking at...
amazed at Chongqing. What is happening here in Chongqing?
Everything's happening in Chongqing. I can't stop talking about it to be cool. It looks like flying balloons.
If you can just enlarge that a bit, just the four of them, but if we can just focus on, wow, look at that.
Look at that.
Are they happy faces?
Is it the drone show?
Can I now ask you guys to do the faces on the screen?
No more punishment.
No more emojis.
No
okay,
more
no
punishment.
More emojis.
But
Guys,
it's
one nice question to our audience, but also to you guys. What do you think the future 25 years will look like? Let's start with Nadim.
ooh, definitely flying cars. Definitely these AR glasses that you've mentioned, humanoid robots. And I know that this sounds extremely science fiction, but it's already happening. We're seeing the seeds being planted, these past couple of years. And if anything, when something starts rolling, it snowballs. And so at least in China, I think that we're gonna see a lot of these, what now are considered very futuristic technologies. They're gonna happen. Hopefully, we would have done a good job as well about climate change. We've saved the turtles in the water.
Oh, how'd you know?
No, I'm saying I'm hoping.
I'm hoping, yes.
Oh,
It's
I
about the
fat turtles. Yes, I do.
Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we all care about the sea turtles.
Yeah.
What about you?
And so this is what I think about the 25 years
that
are coming.
Well, for me, I guess my wish is a little bit small compared to yours. Like first, a smart fridge in my kitchen that can tell me the expiration dates on food, so that I can save a lot of food and help the earth to be greener. And the second, I want a coffee machine that is made helped by AI.
You can have that already right now.
Well, like I said, my wish is really small. And another one is that automatically bathing machine. Well, I definitely need
because in 25 years, silver economy, you're part of it.
But trust me, I think it is still quite ambitious to have a washing machine. Well, sorry, to have a bathing machine like that in the size in my little house, and I need to shrink it a little bit.
I mean, who knows? 25 years from now, you could be a billionaire.
Can I?
Oh, you can. I mean, why not? You could be a self-made billionaire.
Yeah, with all those golden bars you just sent me, well, not real golden bars, unfortunately, but with all those things that are coming true, maybe I will become a billionaire.
Any of you care what I think for the next 25 years, or are you just going to keep
talking
to each other?
Enlighten us.
Of course.
Oh, wow, our first argument of 2026 issued by me.
Well, let's revisit this in 20.
So, what do you see in?
I predict in the next 25 years, there will be less pollution in terms of
noise.
I think everyone now, especially the younger generation, really cares about being quiet, being in their own zone. So I feel like less pollution in terms of noise. That's one thing.
Do I need to keep my mouth shut for the rest of 2026?
Oh, no.
Okay.
And second prediction is in 25 years, you never know, maybe me and Dean and Nadim will be sitting here again, wishing you a happy new year.
Wow, that's lovely. And then you probably need to give me a gift of a stick. I need to,
Will you be
on a cane?
No, you'll be wearing the robotic legs.
Oh, damn.
Like that.
That's taking it.
Like that is reassuring enough.
Okay,
Wait,
so apparently there's something.
There's a surprise. The director is saying in my ear that there's a surprise. What is the surprise? Director.
What is the surprise?
Okay.
Oh my goodness. What the hell?
Okay.
That is beautiful.
I have so many opinions.
I have aged so badly.
So do you think they deliberately put that background full of snow so that it can make our hair a little less white?
Damn.
Oh my god, if someone can film my reaction.
But somehow I like my wristwatch there.
It
feels like if that real wristwatch is real, then I'm definitely a billionaire.
I like that I'm still in fashion. I must give it.
Can we have a look at that photo again?
Can we do like
do the
comparison?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm an old lady.
That is beautiful.
How are we sitting? Let's sit.
No, you're very
elegant.
You're a middle-aged woman. You're not an old lady.
There's not single shoot of a wrinkle on your face, but look at
it. Just a full head of white hair.
Yeah.
Look at my face comparatively. AI was very kind to Dean as well. AI did not.
No, they mark out this AI-generated content to see if it might be the real thing for the people who just celebrate.
This is beautiful. This is a photo from our trailer, by the way, for the audiences. Yeah, this was the trailer for this live stream that we did.
I must have missed it. Although, thank you for
You were there, Dean. I don't know how you could have missed it. You were there with us.
With the photos of me being...
AI Dean was there.
Oh, AI Dean is, yes, it's through the whole night, actually. It wasn't me over there. It's just an AI edition of me reading out everything and being the quiz master.
Thank you for the director for this beautiful, beautiful photo. And I hope 25 years from now, we would not look like that.
I hope gracefully.
Well, I just hope that maybe we just, look a bit younger than that. Okay?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I thought you.
I
think after 3.5 hours,
we just get
a moment of silence. No, it's not a bad thing.
No, I think I just got stunned by that image. I think it is going to stick in my head all the way until the 25 years later.
I hope in 25 years, the two of them will still be bickering around my ears like da da da.
Well, you have that. I promise you, you have that. Okay.
All right, guys, are we saying goodbye to our audience?
We're saying goodbye. Thank you so much for being with us here on CGTN, for spending New Year's Eve with us. I hope you had fun as much as we did. We started in 2025, we ended in 2026.
Yeah.
I had a blast. What about you guys?
We promise. We said we're going to end this chapter together, and so did we, from all over the world, listening to your comments, sharing your stories, and listening to ours of how beautiful 2025 looked like.
Yeah, we've officially done the last live stream for CGTN in 2025, and we officially ushered in the first live stream in 2026.
And ended it.
Okay, so thank you for your company, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year!
We will see you on another live stream from CGTN here in Beijing.
Bye-bye! Happy New Year! Let's go. Let's find out. Okay, let's...
another thing prepared for us.
I think there is something that I can do. Let's find out.
Let's go.
It's a new year, and we talk a lot about New Year wishes, and I think it's time for us
Congratulations
the most
and
dear
celebrations.
To our heart.
Come on to our guests and the production team who's been really hard at work this entire year, this entire night.
Love
Thank you for every one of you, and just pick up the card and Happy New Year.
Happy 2026.
Hello, 2026.
Happy 2026.
I can't see.
Happy New Year.
6 minutes.
Happy New Year, Lincoln. 新年快乐.
Yeah, let's pick a card, okay?
Dean still has something?
Okay, here are some cards, and on the
Come on, let's do it. Let's
for
do
your
it.
New Year's, okay. We are a family
and happiness. 新年快乐 to all my family in Lebanon
Love
and
you all.
around the world. Thank you so much. Yeah, come on.
Pick many. Go
as
in.
much as you want.
Okay. Go in. You pick one.
Wealth and prosperity.
I'll just wait until every one of you has to pick yours, and then I will just get everyone else with me.
Why not? Yeah. You don't want joy? Good vibes? Joy to the world.
Amazing. Oh, you got 3. How fun.
Oh, you guys will have to speak in this microphone.
Speak into this microphone.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I guess I wish. Oh, you go. Okay, I wish everyone have great and a prosperity 2026.
Yay!
I love it.
What about you, Elaine?
Healthy and blessed, everyone.
What about you?
Joy to the world and maybe a sweet romance.
Oh.
2026, is that you? Yeah.
Thank you. Okay,
you missed one, Lincoln, over there.
Lincoln.
Oh yeah, good vibes, cold beers, hot waves, and hot times.
Is that for me and you?
Well,
great.
We have one.
We have one, yes.
Well, you didn't even get one.
What else?
Well, I'm just waiting.
I'm just gonna.
No, I'm just
gonna give you a
waiting. Every one of you has picking up yours, and then I will take the rest of them away.
Big love to family.
Okay, it says dream it, claim it.
Y'all.
Come in.
Staff and
Come
crew.
in.
Come on, everyone.
You guys
We have our people. Come on.
Unsung heroes. Come on.
Moji, hi.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, this show wouldn't be succeeded if we don't have our crew member, right? Director, producers.
Best team ever.
I'm sorry.
Pick one.
Come.
You too.
Come.
Pick one.
It's okay. Yalla. Yalla ya habibi.
Go pick one.
Come on, choose whatever you want. Thank you so much.
Let me give you one. Let me give you one. Let me give you one. Oh, you have it. Okay.
The director's not coming?
We love you.
Come. Come, you've worked really hard.
So, 3, 2, 1. Let's say Happy New Year to everybody who's watching this. 3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year! 新年快乐 2026!